All right, welcome back to Nothing Happens Here. We're back after
Another damn podcast.
We are back after a little hiatus. In a minute.
Okay. Walking, talking DJ.
Yo, is everyone's mic very loud, or is just mine? Turn my headphone down.
Osama, can you
Osama, come on.
Is it over here? I thought it was over there.
No, that's just
we moved
Meeru.
it. Come on, turn it down. Check. Mic.
Oh,
that's,
मेरा भी बंद हो गया.
हाँ? अब थोड़ा कम, ज़्यादा कम हो गया. अब that was me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Mary had a little lamb. Whoa, that's too high. Bring it down.
Check.
एक सेकंड वो उसने वहां से
Check. ठीक है मेरा ठीक हो
turn
गया.
down. Okay.
ठीक हो गया.
All right.
Okay.
Once again, ladies.
Turn down for what?
In a minute.
You want to start over?
All right. Welcome back to Nothing Happens Here. We're back. Another damn podcast. It's been a while since you've seen us, but we're back here. Sorry we missed you guys last week. We were taking a little hiatus to get some content together. Man, I'm trying to do the intro here, bro. Come on. Stop flexing those whitey tighties. All right. So yeah, we took a break last week because we wanted to make some more content, which we have coming out later for you. But
Playing games.
playing video games. As you can see today, we are all charged up.
Come on,
For
say it with me. Jive, Pakistan. Jive, Pakistan. Come on, someone. Jive, Pakistan. I'm a Pakistani. Pakistan. Yeah, we're in the semifinals, motherfucker.
Did you watch the match?
Did you watch the match?
I did. I love that free throw LeBron threw in there, and you know, yeah.
You know what's more fitting? He's got the green lighting behind him too. Oh yeah.
YouTube video manager.
It'll be a flag. It'll be a real life flag.
Bro, तुम लोगों ने तो match देखा नहीं. I was up the entire night. Man, the Dutch team, Netherlands.
Papia! Patari Papia!
Bro, so the only way we were going to make the semifinals was that if the Netherlands beat South Africa. And South Africa ne India ko bhi haraya. And like all these other teams also. And the Netherlands beat South Africa.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You think it was a setup maybe? Ooh, tinfoil hat.
It wasn't a setup.
Oh,
it was meant to be.
Allah was looking after us. Yeah, this was the old...
Bro, everyone left.
Alhamdulillah, brothers. Alhamdulillah.
किसी को पता भी नहीं था. Hey, I like you, akhi. We'll get to that. लेकिन किसी को भी नहीं पता था कि आज match भी है, and secondly that Pakistan would make it. So the Netherlands beat South Africa, and on the way out.
So on that, no one thinking that they were gonna make it. I remember the last match that happened, we lost that, right? And then everyone was so disappointed. I thought we were done. I thought we were out.
Okay, so this is what happened. So South Africa had chances of going to the semi-finals if they had beaten Zimbabwe. और उस दिन बारिश हो गई. और they got 1 point, we got 1 point. So उससे एक chance बन गया. And then आज ये हुआ कि Netherlands beat South Africa and we beat Bangladesh.
But we gotta perform, like, because we haven't been playing that well.
That's true.
They can win the motherfucking semifinals, bitch!
Yo, easy, man. Easy.
Oh my God.
We'll have to put like a speaker warning or something in the podcast.
My brother's gonna
down,
kill me
man.
after he sees this, but yeah, man. Or
So yeah, Meeru decided to
no. Before you go forward, I'm gonna do the 92 comparison because 92 के World Cup में हम Zimbabwe से हारे थे 92 में भी. And then उधर भी एक match बारिश की वजह से we got 1 point जिसकी वजह से we got another chance. And we played New Zealand in the semifinals.
It's the exact same
thing. We're playing.
Oh my God.
We're playing.
Oh my God.
We're playing New Zealand in the semifinals, and if we win, and hopefully if
Kiwis.
England beats India, we go kick some English British ass, cuz.
Revenge,
Yeah.
1947.
Yeah.
Try and colonize us again, bitch.
We about to go crazy. OCL, yeah. Come on, sing with me.
Chief it. No, we're not doing that here.
Chief it, Pakistan.
So who was the man of the match?
the man of the Shaheen Shafidi, bro.
He got a lot of outs, right?
Yeah.
Got a lot of outs.
He got a lot of outs. Wickets. He got a lot of
outs, right? 3 strikes. 3 strikes. You're out of here.
So yeah, he got a lot of wickets, but
And who hit the home runs?
so Shahid Afridi hit the touchdown and we won.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Nice. He ran with the ball the quarter mile.
And then Vince McMahon came out and he was like,
Oh,
yo, yeah.
And then Conor was
Where's
playing.
Stephanie? Where's Stephanie?
But yeah, that's cool.
And Conor McGregor was playing from the Dutch team. He was like, surprise, motherfucker, we won.
Oh god.
We can't do that now.
Oh man.
We've
do you wanna talk about that? Like, हम क्यों नहीं हमने एक episode लगाया पिछले week?
So yeah, we made an episode. We did shoot an episode for you guys last week, but it was a bit of a doozy. There was a lot of. It was just.
Here's a
boring.
clip. Here's a clip. Here's a clip.
There are no clips.
Oh shit.
No, here's the thumbnail. Here's
Here's a thumbnail. Here's a
We
thumbnail.
got all costumed up for in the spirit of Halloween and everything, but we forgot that it's a podcast and we actually need to come with some content. So we didn't have anything. To talk
It's a
about.
good idea, but I think we just missed the landing.
We were
of
just
it.
bored of each other on that
No,
weekend.
we missed the takeoff, landing, everything.
हम जहाज बैठे नहीं हैं. It wasn't a
Speaking
plane.
of takeoff, man.
Shiggy had to cancel.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
R.I.P.
man, you
Takeoff,
know.
man. That's sad
Takeoff.
news, dude.
Yeah,
Sad news.
Takeoff.
Great
All
rapper.
man,
Great
all
rapper.
over,
Sad
all over
news.
goddamn dice game.
The guy who actually shot him, I think, was found
one
dead.
of his own.
No.
Apparently,
He
this
was
is what
found
happened.
dead, yeah, recently.
Oh, was he?
In, I don't know, somewhere in some state. I don't know where.
Because the TMZ released this clip and they slowed it down. So apparently it was one of their own. So that's something they're conspiring over now. It's like, oh, one of your own boys.
Well, lots
did
of
it.
conspires going around.
you know.
Yeah. Y'all check,
wo wali guns
y'all,
nahi, wo
y'all
wali
check
guns
out
nahi.
Meeru's guns. Sama, let's do it. Sama, come on.
Tell me if you see a difference in my goddamn guns. Give me
I'm
3
sorry.
So
more
the
months.
key to
I'm
flexing,
sorry about the guys.
The key to flexing is keep it 90 degrees.
Yeah, 90.
You know?
90 degrees. Look how much he trembles.
I ain't gonna need no fucking degrees. I got all the degrees.
Biceps. I was bicep.
आज भी उस बच्चे की देता.
Yeah, that chick's been, that little girl's been making other videos. There's like a remix track and she dances to it and everything. So it's pretty funny. But that's just random. Let's not.
Oh, the school chick?
Yeah.
Oh,
she has,
nice,
She has
nice,
remixes.
Nice.
But back on the match. So Shaheen Afridi, man of the match.
Shine Afridi,
Nice,
man of the
nice.
match. And I think for us, the person who turned the game around was Shada because he...
Pindi boy.
Shada.
Shady.
yeah.
Malcolm's favorite.
He got 2 wickets or wo hat-trick pe tha. And that's what turned the match around because initially Bangladesh were playing really well. They had like 70 runs after 10 overs. और फिर उसके बाद उनकी हमारी आते हैं कुछ उनके अंदर भी हैं कि उनकी लाइन लगी and they all got all out for 127 or 128.
Well, they share, similar ancestry. They used to be East Pakistan, so you can expect them to have a little bit of a.
But no, shout out to
streak in them.
Bangladesh. They played really well in the tournament and performed well as well.
Shout out! You're giving a shout out to the entirety of the nation.
No, the
country?
Bangladeshi team.
Okay.
Bangladeshi cricket team.
Shout out to Bangladesh.
आपने बहुत सारे outs किए लेकिन हमने आपको out किया. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure no one who you're calling out right now is watching this.
In Meeru's mind, we've already made it. We've got 1 million subscribers.
Right.
We got the branding. We got everything going on. Man.
So who's our next? New Zealand is our
So
next match.
New Zealand, yes.
And we have to win that.
That's a knockout game. So semi-final.
If we win that,
We're
who
going
do
to
we
the
go up
finals.
against in the finals?
Either
England
India
or
or England.
Either
चलो
or.
match तुम लोगों ने देखा नहीं? Did you watch the match?
I'm glad because
तो
I
सवाल
think
तुझसे पूछ रहे ना पैं.
नहीं, देखो पूरे कितने I think majority of the nation didn't watch the match. Maybe that's why we won.
Why didn't we
No.
watch the match?
Probably jinxing ourselves.
नहीं
when we
bro,
watched the match.
खाली
Nah,
ये it's
superstitions are bullshit.
आज ऊपर से मदद हुई है हमारी
The
यार.
way now because
तो वैसे नहीं होती.
नहीं हमारी ऊपर से मदद होने के बावजूद भी हम इतना बुरा खेलते हैं कि हम हार जाते हैं लेकिन आज ओए होए होए
लेकिन
लेकिन
इतनी प्री कंडीशंस थी कि ये चीज़ हो फिर ये चीज़ हो फिर ये चीज़ हो so all of them just happening at the same time that indeed is
कौन सी preconditions थी guys?
the
no he's
rain
right.
thing
सही कह रहे हैं
आज का मैच तो था there was another match I think वो जो था कि if बांग्लादेश का मैच था किसका मैच था there were like 3 preconditions के they had to lose एक मैच ड्रॉ
I get
होना
it,
था
yeah,
and one was
There was
this
a lot of-
match
there was like
this
a lot of
Netherlands
things
versus
not coming
yeah.
together.
So
that
पहले situation ये थी कि the only chance that we had of making it to the semi-finals was that if India beat South Africa.
yeah
And then India beat Zimbabwe and then we won all our matches. Or India lost to South Africa. So at that point we were like, gone. Kohli bhai ne hamara cash drop kar diya and like everyone's like, okay, we're done now. And then वो फिर बारिश होगी एक match में South Africa की वो even हो गया ना points 1 point उधर 1 point इधर. Had South Africa won that game, अगर वो जीत जाते which they were supposed to, so they would have gone forward.
And we would have been out.
We would have been
Oh,
out.
nice. So like,
And then-
quite a stroke of luck.
Stroke of luck. And then the Netherlands, like no one thought the Netherlands would beat South Africa.
Janubi Africa.
Oof, उन्हें हरा दिया उनको जनूबी.
मैं जा रहा हूँ vacation with Netherlands.
But fuck all that. Fuck all the okay. If they do this. We should become such a strong and good team
That we don't need these
shouldn't
lucks.
need all these
Yeah.
lucks and
Of course,
and
of
this and
course,
that.
man.
Also, yeah.
That needs to be cleaned up from within. I think.
Says Osama, but
oh man, I'm
new head coach of Pakistani cricket team.
I just repeat what my father says.
Who's the head coach of Pakistan? What's his
I have
name?
no idea. It's a white guy though. I know that much.
White guy.
White guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's a white guy. What? He's on a yellow.
John
green, purple guy.
Stamos.
No, do you know? No. Matthew Hayden.
Ramiz
Told
Raja.
you. Yeah.
Come on, man. If I had to say back in Pakistan, I would
Chandler.
have probably been a cricketer as well.
That's
Lekin
Perry.
chalo, club cricket tak
You would have been a
main
cricketer.
khela tha. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
100%.
nice.
Leg spin,
Leg spin.
batting, ye dukki, ye chauka, yeah.
I'll let you go this time. I was heavily into cricket growing up. I was on the team most of the years in school. Fast bowler, and then I just dropped out. I lost interest completely of cricket. I guess like gaming took over, technology, computers, like my more mature
Filmmaking.
and geekier interests took over, which isolated me from all the sports and stuff. But I loved cricket.
Batting करता तू या नहीं?
I was मेरा वो था कि शायद 2-3 चौके लग जाएंगे या फिर पहली बॉल पे मैं आउट हो जाऊंगा ऐसा था. You know, one of those boom boom 50 types. But my bowling was on fleek. Like
It's on fleek.
my bowling, boy, my bowling busting. My bowling busting, bro. No, I used to
yeet all the batsmen
I used to yeet the ball. Right there. Yorker ball.
ISTG, man, we're gonna win the World Cup.
Yeah, for sure.
FR.
Have we won a T20 before? World
Yes,
Cup?
we
It's
have.
been a while.
Which one?
It's been a while though.
What year?
I think it was 2007 then.
Oh wow.
2007 or 2012. Yunus Khan captain
That's
था मुझे
long-
ये याद है.
that's
Yunus
that's
Khan
a
was
long
the captain.
time ago.
और उन दिनों शाहिद अफरीदी ने बहुत अच्छा perform किया था.
Yeah.
He was in his
But like
prime.
T20 World Cup, man. Like,
Yeah, what's wrong, man?
Yeah, man.
You don't like it,
you know,
man?
I win the ODI one. That's the one.
वो तो
That's the
92 में
World
जीते
Cup.
लेकिन I mean the last World Cup we did pretty well. जब अफरीदी captain था, we played India actually in the semi-finals.
I
and then
remember that. I saw that.
मोहाली में हुआ था वो वाला झंडा बनाया था
yeah,
मुंह पे. And we did really well in that game also, लेकिन we couldn't do it. लेकिन हमारी वो हमने एक curse story है ना, in the last T20 World Cup we've never beaten India in an ICC tournament. So पिछला जो World Cup हुआ था T20 का in Dubai, we beat India by 10 wickets.
अच्छा मेरे पास एक सवाल है for you cricket lovers and you're the cricket lover here. So why is it that when Pakistan is losing, we lose all hope in the team, and suddenly they win one game? Every cricket fan is like, yes, Pakistan is the shit. I mean, if you support a team, I'm sure like in America or in any European countries or even football, the supporters of the team support the team even when they're going through
the
the
bad
shit,
times too.
the bad
Yeah,
times and the
yeah,
good
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
We let go of our team
Orlando
during the bad times. Whatever. Yeah. Hornets.
I think जो तू बात कर रही ठीक है. People, I mean, Pakistani people are very emotional.
Emotional, bro.
They're very emotional when it comes to cricket. But the thing is, like, I think
But
what
still, I mean, so are football fans, bro.
no,
They're
but
the most
I think
emotional.
what
I'd say. I
what
wouldn't argue, yeah.
the audience wants is that at least they put up a fight. Whether they win or lose, at least put up a
But by
good,
their own
decent
standards,
fight.
they always try.
No,
I'm
no,
sure they
no.
always
No,
try.
no,
bro.
I don't think so. See, Meeru, like there's a stark difference between the types of fans when it comes to sports. There's your intelligent, actual like people who have the knowledge of the game and the stats. Then there's your fair weather fans.
Yeah.
Fair weather, bandwagoners, whatever. If they're winning,
No, but in football and basketball, even the fair weathers, they
Wo-
stick
wo
to their
udhar bhi
teams. They're
hota
like, oh yeah, White Sox is my team, Red Sox is my team, or whatever.
But the ones who stick to it, then they're actually knowledgeable in the sport as well, and they know कि कौन से
Right,
players aa rahe hain,
right.
ja rahe hain, who's performing, who's not performing.
तुझे शायद पाकिस्तान टीम के 5 players का नाम ना पता हो शिकी.
But he's not. He doesn't claim.
In the
to be-
Mama Lux,
abhi-
Bakari
See, that's the era we probably stopped watching.
I
Sakhan
did,
Mushtaq is the bowling coach.
He was a spinner, bro.
Yeah,
One of the best
Dusra.
spinners ever, bro. Like,
Invented
he's
the
got style.
दूसरा. करार ठीक रहे दूसरा ऐसे ही होता है. That
But,
goes the other way.
No, I used to study that. I used to study cricket a lot when I played it. My
I'm
my
always
run up
in a
was like
Pakistani
a
cricket.
mile away from the wicket.
Shoaib Akhtar की तरह.
We had a football field we used to play on, right? So I used to run up from the goal to the middle of the pitch.
आते आते ही सारा सांस निकल जाता.
But yeah.
But I hope, man. I hope.
But yeah, sorry. Well, to go back, but that's the problem. And until and unless like you properly educate yourself in the sport and what's going and knowing what why are we losing, why are we maybe why are we winning, so that knowledge is lacking in fandoms.
I don't know. I disagree with that. You're kind of saying everyone who watches cricket is dumb.
Most of them.
Whoa.
No,
Yeah,
like
most of
the
them. No, of course.
No,
Wow.
the
No,
entire nation.
I disagree.
Fair weather
Yeah.
fans.
No,
Fair
you-
weather fans.
Here's the thing, I
shouldn't-
disagree with that. He's generalizing everyone.
No, I
Generalizing
said
most.
most.
But what
That is everyone almost.
it's not about fair weathering or what. I think it's a sentimentality thing. It's people don't necessarily have their emotions in check, and then they turn it into a personal thing. The cricket team doesn't lose to offend you. They lost. They tried. They lost. They played a good game. Even if they played a shitty game, they still tried. They went out there. They did it. So I think even just that should be always appreciated. Like, fuck it, they lost. Next time.
Lekin at the same time, the cricketers also in our team. I think if you compare the teams, agar India ki team se compare karo, they're miles ahead. The reason for that is because
which one's miles ahead?
India is.
Their players are.
Yeah, in terms of like fielding.
Really?
Yeah, abhi jo India-Pakistan ka match hua tha piche when we lost.
Why are they miles ahead?
Because bro, उनका structure है ना cricket का नीचे से लेकर grassroots levels से लेकर
They have
ऊपर तक.
tryouts.
तो हमारा
They
क्यों?
have, you know,
we don't have tryouts?
Bro, because there's a lot of politics in the PCB ना, मतलब
लेकिन politics I'm sure उनके भी
नहीं,
ICB जो भी होता है.
हाँ, उनकी भी है, लेकिन उनका एक structure बना हुआ है कि MRF Academy, you know, when people are young, nutrition, diet, ये वो
Prerequisites and all
हर
that.
चीज़ उन्होंने
Okay.
fit की हुई है. हमारे अभी भी, I mean, मुझे याद है जब मैं बहुत पागलों की तरह क्रिकेट देखता था, during the drinks break, वो पेप्सियाँ छिकते थे.
नहीं सही है. You need sugar rush.
No,
sports, bro.
that's really bad for you. I'm pretty sure, Sama, have you tried like
No, but
you know,
they're
playing
not-
basketball or something, Sprite or whatever? You're
never.
done.
I mean, yeah, it's a weird kind of a rush, but no,
Yeah.
I've never personally like. I don't
I mean,
that.
it's like
It's either water or
pre
like-
Gatorade, you know, thing before there was energy drinks and
नहीं, लेकिन
Gatorades.
bro-
I'm sure in the old days, basketball players they all used to get that spike somehow.
लेकिन
No,
मैं-
it's all Gatorade. It's always been.
It's
No, I'm
all-
talking about pre Gatorade wasn't there all the time at some point. What?
Bonnie, H2O.
Gatorade, I think has been there since the 1980s, bro.
Yeah. So
But
was there no human history before that?
No,
नहीं,
basketball
basketball की बात कर रहा हूँ,
sports
bro.
was there.
You're talking
Well, you
about
think
basketball.
basketball's from the 80s?
No, मैं कह रहा हूँ कि Gatorade was there since the 80s, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about a pre Gatorade.
He's saying it before Gatorade. What were they drinking?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what he's saying.
मुझे क्या
Exactly. The chop ho jana.
Probably Cokes and Pepsi. There's
water, yeah.
So that makes sense. In Pakistan, we didn't have
And people like अगर तुम again you look at the other teams during their off seasons also like their training, nutrition. No, bro, ये बिरयानी छिक रहे हैं
that's like-
शादियों पे ये
Yeah.
सारा कुछ. तो that's why हमारी fielding बहुत गंदी है ना.
So
Like
that's where we suffer.
आज भी against Bangladesh.
Discipline is where we suffer.
Discipline, yes. Discipline is where we lack because they don't necessarily compete with like other players or don't take it as seriously.
Yeah, and that also makes us a very unpredictable team. I think you would agree.
Yeah.
We
You
won't
never-
know
you never
कि
know
ये
what-
जो अगला
क्या
match
level
होगा,
है.
will we lose, will we win, you know?
And also, you know, handling pressure also. Like we perform really, really badly
Yeah.
when it comes to like, you know, performing under pressure for some reason. And that's been like
But isn't-
historically Hamisha this
Isn't
thing
it
where-
like also like the more pressure you put on the Pakistani team, sometimes the better they perform?
No.
We come out of like, but today, right? We came out of the bottom, we came to the top.
Because no one had hope na कि ये नहीं जीतेंगे यार बस हार गए.
Isn't
So
that
they
the
were
most
like-
pressure? That no, like, oh, you're definitely.
I mean, you have nothing to lose, right? At this point, so they're like, might as well win.
You
They're
even-
already
now here,
gone, yeah.
my point is being proven a little bit here. Even while after winning, you as a fan still don't have this sort of you know,
That
fuck,
full-blown
I love them.
faith,
Fuck
that
yeah.
faith in the-
You still have this like, लेकिन pressure आता है तो फिर हार जाते हैं. Like, so that's what I don't get.
मैं
Like,
वही तो कह रहा हूँ,
you
मैं
either
वो-
love it or you don't.
मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ, like this wasn't like जो आज हम जीते हैं ये एक miracle हो गया है जिसकी वजह से हम आगे चलेंगे. लेकिन we should have been like, you know, won all our matches, like lost one match, or you know
वो
हम
तो फिर-
जाते अपनी performance की वजह से.
Well, that's like saying we should have played a perfect series, but like they
नहीं
didn't.
bro, एक दो मैच हार रहे हैं लेकिन जिम्बाब्वे की टीम से आप हार रहे हैं.
देखो अभी भी जीता हुआ बंदा मैं अभी तक खुश नहीं है.
नहीं, I'm very happy. I'm just talking about like where we could improve. You were asking like where we lack in terms of like, you know, बाकी टीम से. मैं उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ.
No, I was talking about like how fans just don't have a full sort of diehard. They have this diehard love,
They do.
but at the same time, simultaneously they have a diehard hate.
I think extreme both हैं, both extremes. Either it's like extreme love or extreme hate. लेकिन
That's why
in terms of
I don't like them fair weather fans.
Ooh,
लेकिन bro, इंडिया में हमारे fans फिर कुछ बेहतर हो गए. इंडिया में तो they start going and attacking their houses.
Yeah, they go a little nuts.
They
so
go
it's
absolutely berserk.
it's a brown people thing.
Probably.
I think like
shit,
could be.
okay.
That's
All they
Some
have, you know,
emotions.
एक entertainment में एक चीज that's like, you know,
Cricket,
mostly
yeah.
what's happening there. So, you know, they
But
take
come
it so
on.
emotionally.
They should start
This
like
is what I meant.
they should make like a blood sport version of cricket, like a death cricket, like something.
Oh,
metal
bro,
version of
तो
that, right?
you should see kabaddi match India Pakistan के.
थप्पी मारे.
But do you watch like any other TV channels? Like
Do you watch any English?
I thought he was gonna say sports.
I probably know more about basketball than you do.
I don't know anything about basketball.
I
bro.
love basketball. I used to watch baseball. I used to be a big Yankees fan when Alex Rodriguez
So
used
you
to play
lived
for
in
him.
Philly, but you were a Yankees fan.
I never lived in Philly. What are you talking about?
What's our bro?
Where were you living?
I lived
You
in...
think-
I thought you were from Philly.
Wait, hold on. You know more about basketball than me? Name one movie Dennis Rodman did.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh.
The guy with the colored hair.
Distract na na.
वो वाली Michael Jordan. What the fuck is that? Space Jam.
Wow.
Dennis Rodman wasn't in that. No. Scottie Pippen was in that. The other guy, what's his name?
The last. Are you talking about ये जो Netflix पे आई थी?
No. Tu chhod de, bhai.
अच्छा, चलो.
He thinks I'm talking about LeBron James, bro.
No. You're talking about a movie. I'm talking about the game of basketball.
Yeah, I'm saying he's a player, right? He's a
He's
player.
He's one of the most famous.
He's one of the
players
most famous players of
on the
basketball.
most famous dynasties
He
of
used to
all
play
time.
with. He used to play with MJ, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Not Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
How many rings has
6.
LeBron James? How many rings has LeBron James won?
Boom.
LeBron James.
12.
Nope.
8.
4. ये तो Orlando Magic का fan
Die
है
hard,
ना?
bro. And
You
even
don't-
when we've been sucking up every year, I've been like, Magic are gonna win the championship. But then I know I've been knowing what's going on. The
Are they
management
like the
is
Pakistani
screwed up.
team?
You know, it's very funny. My father says that he's like, yeah, he's like, there's a reason I've been drawn to the Orlando Magic because they've been like they're either just like down up. It's very because and the thing with the Magic is it's always been management because NBA there's not that much of politics and all. I mean there is, but not that heavily. It's your management that influences your drafts and your players and your trades and all that.
I think
So they've been systematically fucking themselves up for years. Up jaake, we just had the first overall draft pick.
लेकिन I think the Magic
This kid's a beast.
the Magic were really good when Dwight Howard, Hero Turkoglu, and
No, bro.
Rashard, they went to the fucking finals then.
Bruh.
3-4 और नाम ले ले.
उससे
वही।
पहले कब गए थे बता?
उससे पहले नहीं लेकिन वो उनकी अच्छी टीम
उससे
थी
पहले
Magic
कब
की.
गए थे?
When Shaq was playing with them.
Shaquille
Yeah, we
O'Neal.
beat MJ. We beat MJ's Bulls, bro, in
That's
'95.
Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson.
So yeah, I'm just saying it's all about and that's what I'm saying now. Like I don't want to be that kind of fan where I'm just sitting there like, you know, are we gonna win? We're gonna.
Yeah.
I want to know
Till
for
the
sure. Like I want to know that my team's so strong. They've been training and then practicing so strong that I have that hardcore faith in them.
Till the end, you're just like, you know,
yeah.
Not like, fuck it, they're gonna lose now.
I still watch the match till the end. जो मर्जी हो जाए.
No, but that's not the
ball.
case.
You know,
You know,
here's
when
another-
जब match
Sorry, go on,
देख रहे होते हैं उस time यही होता है when you're watching a Pakistani match, you feel like हाँ ठीक है हार जाएंगे हाँ चलो हार रहे हैं. You sort of
लेकिन मैं तो
lose
देखा है
hope
लोग
there.
people leave the stadium.
They leave.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
know,
back
yeah,
there.
they-
Second innings
Don't
शुरू
worry
हुई
about
तब चले
them,
गए वो
guys.
लोग कि वो मैं पता हार
Don't worry
जाएंगे.
about them. Moment Saqib का तुम्हें पता है वो आखिरी वक्त तक उधर रहते हैं
That
पाकिस्तान को
guy's,
cheer
that
करते
guy's
हैं.
Mohamed Saqib is a perfect example of what I'm saying. He's a diehard fan, like a real fan.
yeah.
That guy is there. He supports the
no matter
team.
what,
Doesn't matter if they lose or win.
Moment.
I even saw this interview where he was talking to Virat Kohli,
Virat Kohli,
Mr. Kohli.
Yeah.
And
What a legend,
Cool.
man.
And I just
What a
like the
legend.
I enjoyed the way Momin takes you through the sport as a
Of
layman
course.
viewer.
Yeah.
I like his presence on the field.
And
It's
and
nice.
the thing is like people from across the border love him just as much because he puts smiles on people's
he's there for the
faces.
sport. You know,
Yeah.
he has that sportsman spirit, and he's loving it all. So it's really cool.
And I hate the fact that people hate on him as well. कि, oh, Mohamed Saqib, I love Mohamed
they do.
Saqib.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, उसको कहते हैं कि oh, Mohamed Saqib over हो रही है over. I think he brings smiles on people's faces, and everyone loves
That's the
him.
problem with our culture. While in most cultures, over होना अच्छी चीज होती है.
Yeah, of course.
हमारे कल्चर में ओवर होना लोगों को गलत लगता है. Like ये ओवर हो रहा है. They go, oh, you over
हो रहा है.
और ये बचपन से हमें सिखाया जाता है कि ओवर नहीं होना.
Like you know, oh, ये ज़्यादा overconfident है, ये over
और
clever
इससे
है.
क्या होता है? इससे क्या होता है कि we have a generation of suppressed personalities and confidence levels
true.
and self-esteem.
Yeah.
Because over hoना means
That's so
expressing
true.
yourself and being yourself.
Standing out, you know.
And that's why when you see people like you know who've grown up in Pakistan, whatever, and when they go outside, मुल्क से
Then they
बाहर
खुल जाते हैं.
खुल जाते हैं
They
जब वो
open
वापस
up.
आते हैं, their communication skills like ज़मीन आसमान का फर्क होता है. हाँ
So
जी.
yeah, fucking finals, man. Let's woo Pakistan.
Okay.
What I really hope that happens is
Green machines.
I only get excited about cricket when Pakistan and India play because it charges up the ambience in the whole country. Everyone's charged up and everyone's sort of sharing this. It creates this like communal.
It's
mission.
the one time when the
So-
entire nation is on the
It's
same
on the same page.
page.
I love that.
So
That's
why didn't you
beautiful.
watch the आखिरी India Pakistan
I did.
का match?
They
Oh, you
got
did?
us, yeah.
अरे
They
क्या
got
बात, क्या बात, क्या बात.
But
Although I think nobody misses that.
It was crazy.
yeah. I don't
Even
think
The Rock didn't miss that.
Oh, that's true.
I'm sure he didn't watch it. He just came and got paid
But he
to say a
pumped it
few
up.
words, bro. Speaking of The Rock.
Yeah,
Speaking of The Rock.
Speaking of The Rock.
Speaking of The Rock. Now that we've all seen Black Adam.
Finally.
It's been a while. Someone's made the both this nervous. Oh, man. Damn.
That was my
Come on.
We flip the energy from here to here. No,
Tommy. Oop, alley-oop.
all right. What a fantastic movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a nice
Amazing.
Thrilling. Start to finish. From the minute they hit the ground,
Yeah.
they don't stop the pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the ground? No. I'm just gonna start right there.
Oh, sorry, he
The
doesn't hit
way
the- he
he
doesn't hit
was
the ground.
hovering. I've never. It's been and I pointed out
Uh-huh.
to Mirko. I was like, bro, did you notice like he was just hovering like a Mortal Kombat or like an Injustice character?
Yeah,
in
because
the
he's too proud
game.
to get down. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just in the air. Eventually he comes out, and it made sense when he came down.
because he's like,
Because
oh shit.
Hawkman was like, you
Yeah.
know, saying he's like, oh, you know, you need to.
Hawkman, by the way,
Yeah.
that guy had a chip on his shoulder, bro. What's his deal, bro? Like,
Yeah.
calm the fuck down. This is
Yeah.
Black Adam, bro. This is Black Adam.
Yeah.
Hey, it's The Rock. You ain't equal here. You know?
Yeah,
Chill
yeah,
out.
yeah. I mean, I think because we didn't get much of an origin story for this Hawkman, but because he's been around for a while,
Well, so backstory on Hawkman is that he's
been alive for ages.
He's been alive for ages. Hawkman gets reincarnated every time he
Hawkman
dies.
Wota, the black guy.
Oh, okay,
Remember?
okay. Yeah.
He gets damn, that's a nice label. The guy with the wings.
Those that's what I'm reminding.
So he,
Doctor Strange बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा था.
that guy. Wait, what?
Got your ass.
You were like that? No. Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate was.
Look, he
shit.
does look like Doctor Strange a little bit, no?
Dr. Fate?
Yeah.
The actor, Pierce Brosnan?
In the film.
No. I mean, they
He's just
share-
saying because
Didn't
of the
you say it? No,
goatee
he
and the
didn't
British
look like that.
accent and all of that.
Bro,
Hey,
that's
I
not
said
bad.
someone in the theater went like, "ये तो Doctor Strange नहीं है." You know when we were watching the film, वहाँ से एक आवाज आई थी.
That's because your audience has been tuned to Marvel.
To Marvel, yeah.
Imagine what's gonna happen when Blue Beetle comes out. People are like, "ये तो Spider-Man नहीं है?" By the way, you know about that, right?
Yeah,
okay.
the
It's
film.
gonna kick off the next.
But I don't think it's gonna get. I don't think.
Can we talk about like
So,
I think
back
up,
on
kill it.
what?
up to it's public knowledge that Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that's
Henry Cavill is back.
Ugh.
Fuck you, Henry. No.
बिल्कुल Henry Cavill आएगा हमारे
Henry, you know
podcast पे.
Henry Cavill ने before he did the film उसने Zinc के protein bars खाए थे and then you know watch the film आज पाकिस्तानी टीम ने भी सारे Zinc के protein bars खाए थे. The Netherlands ate some Zinc protein bars.
तेरे ऊपर FIR कराता for fraud का FIR करा रहा हूँ मैं. Back on Black Adam, dude.
Yeah.
Favorite,
VFX.
my favorite part of the movie, I think, hands down, was
The VFX.
well, the VFX.
The VFX.
But I mean, the movie was just
Oh, you're talking about specifically
specifically
scenes?
moment. The whole movie was VFX.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it was just a whole green screen thing.
phenomenal. VFX.
But I'm trying to think of my favorite part. I think like it was like when
I had a favorite part.
Huh.
Favorite
Let him
part
tell
from
him
nowhere.
उसको तो
No,
बता
no,
दे.
you
Never
go,
saw
you
it.
go, yeah,
No,
go,
no,
go.
he's trying to remember it. Though, when, and it's a very like, I don't know, because the whole film gave me a very 80s, 90s action hero, like one-liner, you know, that kind of like straight to the point,
Yeah.
guns blazing, balls to the wall kind of action. So there's that moment when he comes back and you hear the Dr. Fate voiceover and he's talking to him and he's doing the thing.
of course that no,
And
you
then
like
he-
that?
I love cheesy shit
love
like
that
that,
shit,
like that.
man.
Oh, you know. So he comes back, he breaks through, and he goes through the water, and then he flies up, and then he comes back with the more golden black
Yeah.
suit with the cape.
I didn't dig
He had
that.
the cape
I didn't
too.
dig his. I didn't dig his.
I didn't dick his.
I didn't dig it. I didn't dig it.
I know, yeah, you were saying that, but I mean, that was the turn, right? That was
My favorite costume was when he first shows up. In his,
right,
in his
with the hood.
Throw.
Oh yeah,
the hoodie,
yeah.
and he's like- That
That
was badass.
sick.
Yeah.
The slow mo, when he comes out of the cave.
I think that was my favorite scene. That actually was my favorite scene when he's when Black Adam's kind of disoriented and he's just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
just fucking
Initial
everyone.
fight
Yeah,
scene,
yeah.
yeah.
And I don't know if you guys caught this when the girl with the Sarah
knows?
the female character of the वो जो उसकी माँ होती है, the kid's mother,
Uh-huh.
when she's trying to fumble through her bag and in the background you just see Black
Yeah.
Adam, he's like
boom, shiboom, blah. Yeah.
मुझे वो वाला बड़ा scene मुझे लगा था when he just walks through the doors. He's like,
Oh yeah, I love that
yeah,
part. I love that. I love that he has no concept. And he asked him,
No.
"Don't you have doors where you come from?" I was like, "Yeah, we
see,
do."
he doesn't tone down his genetic makeup like
Oh, you know. Oh, sorry.
like Soups does.
One thing I loved that I wish they kept, and I just wish they kept it. For like, fuck it, yeah, it would have been harder to understand, but whatever. He spoke a different language when he came, when he first appears. I wish he didn't speak English. I wish he kept speaking that language.
That's true. That's true.
That would have been cool.
That's true.
That would have set him apart a little bit.
But then that wouldn't have been Dwayne Johnson.
But fuck, I don't.
He got to bring
wanna,
the Dwayne Johnson.
I want to see Black Adam.
But to be fair, this didn't feel like a Dwayne Johnson movie.
No,
That's-
it
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
It really did.
It
It
did.
felt like a
That's the thing.
black.
It felt like a
kind of
movie,
film.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
And
Because
then,
usually he's just playing himself.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I don't think
this
it's-
one
Usually
you didn't
क्या
get
हमेशा
that vibe.
I don't think he could this time. Yeah,
This was
he-
more cold. This was more like, just dead face, straight to the point. Usually he's either like smoldering or,
Tell them the Men in Black sent you.
Oof. Like, man, I wish we would have seen the film together, because watching a film with this jackass
I don't want to watch
is
the movie with him.
the worst thing you could do.
It's an experience.
I'll wa-
though. It's an
I don't mind
Oh my
watching like
God.
Marvel movies with him because he gets less excited. I can't watch DC.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I can't watch
secondhand
No,
embarrassment.
you
to
weren't.
everything.
I remember you during fucking
Bro,
Marvel.
the whole crowd was cheering.
Bro, they were cheering, but
There's a difference between cheering.
Don't even cap, all right? Don't cap.
you
no
were just
cap,
on
no
the
cap,
crowd.
no cap.
मेरे को
Yeah,
wasn't
no-
he? इसको हमने साथ बिठाया था, हमने कहा
It's in the clip.
हाँ, देखना. Guys, this guy started moaning in the theater. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I really
He
did.
started
I really did.
moaning in the theater.
'Cause I
Like, you
can't-
were the fucking loudest. Everyone was turning around to see, like, who is this fucking weirdo?
That's fine. But
That's
see,
fine,
that's the thing
kabacha.
because action. I've been saying this. I think I've said this on many.
Starts
of our-
pounding his chest.
Yeah, but also like, what are you seeing when your like head is shaking like this and you're jumping around? And
I'm
shit,
just
like,
seeing
And you're
that
shaking the other person
translation.
with you.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that translation of like like that video game animated feel in live action. And
no,
that's,
I'm saying,
that's
what do
I
you
love.
what are you able to see once you've gotten out of your chair and you're just fucking convulsing like this and shit?
that was during the post credits.
Bro,
yeah.
वो तो उससे पहले भी एक दफा मारना शुरू होता है, bro, पकड़ के. Put the videos up, like he starts punching, like the fuck are you doing?
Meeru
bro?
and I were like, इसके साथ कौन बैठ रहा है? And I made sure that he sits.
Bro, we made.
Somebody messaged like, "Can you please just come watch the movie with me? You're so exciting." I was like, oh.
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
Bring an entire like an armored suit with you.
Yeah, bulletproof vest and
हमने
everything.
बल्कि shout out to Jibby को मैंने बोला, मैंने कहा जिबी मेरे साथ बैठ जा, because I don't want to watch the film with Sama. इसने जिबी को उठा के इधर बैठ गया. और ये इतना, he was so immersed into everything. Like there was these two guys that came up to him like before the film. And like, oh, Sama bhai, Sama. They're like fans, Brit boys. And एकदम से ना
And I forgot. I was like, "Fuck, I gotta tone this down." No,
like when
it
he's-
was after the movie. We walked
No,
out.
no.
I was like, "Yeah, fuck Marvel." Yeah.
और उसके बाद कहते हैं, oh, what did you think of the film, bro?
And when he's watching the movie, and there's like an intense scene going on. You can see if you watch his face.
Yeah. Put the damn clip up over here.
Yeah,
Shiki को जो clips भेजे ना वो लगाएं ऐसे clips. Like, where's my grind?
His jaws dropped, his mouth is open.
Because I don't know, man. I love action.
He's one of those guys. There's a meme going around where, like,
action.
there's a meme going around when you watch a movie and you walk out feeling like the protagonist. He's that guy.
Yeah, every time.
मौला जट के दफा से
walks
समझा
out
कि ये मौला है. इसकी दफा समझा ये Henry Cavill
No,
है.
it was I didn't have it in
I
Malaj.
bet he tried to walk out of the cinema like fucking with a floating away like this.
To be fair, उसमें everyone was hyped up, everyone was excited.
Yeah, bro.
अब पता नहीं वो इसके लिए कह रहे थे या नहीं कह रहे थे, but I heard a guy walk out, मतलब वो जब हम बाहर आए, he was like, यार इतना शोर था, समझ ही नहीं आई Henry Cavill ने क्या कहा है. You know, because it was like the whole theater was like.
Didn't you go watch the film और lights on कर दी when Henry
no.
Cavill appeared?
Not me.
There was
Post
someone
credits, you said the
post
lights
credits.
came
I
on,
think
right?
you.
No, well, Joey said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Ruined
But
the
no,
goddamn
even when I
shit.
watched, the lights would come on in Islamabad Club, but I didn't. I mean, it was like a fucking 5-second scene, bro. Who gives a fuck?
But did you
No.
catch that glimpse? Okay, this is the part where everyone missed it. When the drone blows up, when
Yeah.
Amanda Waller's
Yeah.
drone blows up, there's a glimpse of a dude like a silhouette, and you see a cape.
Yeah.
That's what you're like.
Yes. Yes.
What'd you think about the ending? Because everyone hates on the big CGI battle, third act battle. Like I fucking love it.
Well, I mean, look,
I'm all
I do
for
wish like movies would stop using CGI so much because I was watching some older movies from like like The Dark Knight, Iron Man, or even before that. And yes, they're smaller. The stories are smaller, but that fulfills me more because it doesn't feel like this. Like I'm just looking at a painting now, and none of the characters are real. And sure, they can do bigger things with CGI. They can create bigger sets. They can create worlds. But then you lose the feeling of that world. Like Kandak, actually, they actually did really well this time.
Yeah, Conduct was done.
Because you could feel the world.
Yeah.
You could feel the texture of the city and everything, even though a lot of it was CGI. And
They
it
had
was-
that Hollywood brown Middle Eastern
Of
filter
course, they're
that
going to do
they
that.
always-
Yeah. Like brown people must live in a brown world.
In a brown filter.
But it looked like Rawalpindi. It looked like Sadar Bazaar. I was like, oh shit, Black Adam in Sadar Bazaar.
तू सोच पीछे सामने गन लगा था. Black Adam through rude.
Like, while I was watching that movie, and I was like, oh shit, that's how you would show Pindi. If there was a superhero in Pindi, this is what it would look like. But yeah, good movie, great movie.
Fucking
Great
awesome.
movie.
movie.
Right step for DC.
Yeah.
Hell
Boom.
yeah. And you know, talking about you're saying like, you know, that feel of CGI, and that's eventually what they're planning to do with the metaverse,
What?
right?
You trying to
Nice
say- you trying to
segue.
say-
Nice segue.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
No, that's not what they're doing with the metaverse. But that was a.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
strange
augmented
segue.
reality and all
I mean,
that.
the avatars and everything that they're. I mean, we'll talk about that, but
We will when.
Well, I think
right now, once we start with the
It's
metaverse.
like, oh wait, when someone else starts it, I'll just echo them.
No, that's something that America wanted to talk about. So why don't you
Yeah,
take over,
like
America?
did you guys see the Meta Connect, the keynote that they have? So they talked about this new Oculus.
The
So the
Oculus,
new
yeah,
VR.
Yeah.
So it's smaller and everything. You know, the whole.
And it
technology.
hooks up to your computer wirelessly. So
Yeah.
and what it will do is it will. By the way, it's not Oculus anymore. It's owned by
Quest Pro.
It's owned by Meta now. Meta bought Facebook
Ah.
bought Oculus. So the new Oculus is, and while I think we're still like generations away from actually getting like a piece of technology that everyone's gonna wear easily,
Yeah.
the new Oculus is geared towards like you can put it on, and what you can do is you can extend your workspace. You can like have a virtual suddenly like 4 or 5 monitors you will pop up in your virtual headspace, and you can like have a computer in front of you without actually having a computer in front of you. And the applications for that are so cool because you're traveling, you're on a train, you're on a plane, boom, your whole PC is
So
right
it's
in
like
front of you. Right
nice.
there.
VR and AR.
And you're connected to your
combined
actual
there.
PC.
There must be a way to
Yeah,
do that
right.
remotely.
You can
yeah.
access that
Or
and
is
everything.
it like a built-in? That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no, it's a built-in PC, and
Oh, it's a built-in
you can
PC.
also extend your regular PC.
Oh,
if you have one.
nice.
remotely, you can access that and everything.
But I think
you know?
that's where the application for VR and AR lies. I think it's in extending already existing systems and workspaces
Yeah.
rather than like completely isolating yourself into a VR world.
But that's what I think Meta's really going for, like creating a new world in the metaverse. Because did you notice the cameras on the Quest? So they have these cameras, these new cameras on the Quest. They can see your facial expressions. So any
Oh, shit.
expressions that you
track
make,
it.
your avatar is making the same thing.
Oh,
so they
damn.
want you to be in
My
that
avatar's gonna
world.
look dumb
So
as
when you
fuck.
smile, yeah, your avatar can easily do that there.
Shit.
And then they have these new avatars. I think they called it the Codex avatar or something. That looked exactly like you.
you?
You just
But
use
what
your
do you-
phone to scan, like you know how we do that in
Yes.
NB and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. WWE
you
में
just-
भी करते हैं ना?
हाँ, उसमें just आप
उसमें भी
scan
करते
करते
हो,
हो,
like-
but
Oh,
the
shit.
result is so
Whoa.
accurate. So
Well, that's where I think MetaHuman and all these softwares are going to come into play.
Yeah.
Yeah, with these.
they even I think they had the thing with Microsoft, the integrated Microsoft team. So like you can have a avatar meeting like this.
Oh,
you
damn.
Wear the VR and I can see
That's
your
cool.
avatar, your
You-
avatar.
Thumbs
So
up,
they
Bear.
want you to be in that world.
Well, that's Meta. The entire premise of Meta succeeding and profiting is to somehow create technology that makes everyone want to just forget about the real world and be there. Otherwise, they're fucked. Otherwise,
terrible.
Again,
Yeah.
abhi-
right now they are kind of fucked, huh?
They are kind of fucking. I mean, speaking of like profits or whatever, I was just reading up on like their earnings coming out for like Q3.
They're dead.
They're
Meta's
like
dead.
Yeah, बहुत इनकी earnings गिरी हैं. Because Sama, you showed me a show once.
Black Mirror.
Yes,
Yeah,
that show.
yeah, yeah.
With
I
that
showed
small
him
thing.
the video game
Well, so
episode.
that's what technology needs to get to.
That's what they're
I
trying.
think that's
yeah.
where it's gonna
needs
go.
to get-
That's where it's gonna
that's
get
where it's gonna
fucked
go, but it's
up.
gonna take
Bro.
like it's gonna take at least like 10 to 15 more generations of VR technology to
You think so?
cycle up because right it's this big right now.
Yeah.
No one's gonna carry around a fucking VR
No,
headset.
but you think it's gonna
Until
take
it's
that
like-
time to
If you remember
get
the
to-
episode, it was just a chip.
Wait, make
Yeah,
chip.
you-
You think chip's gonna take a while to
I
come?
don't think. Well, there's already chips you can get implanted. There's a Neuralink, right? You can actually get it implanted. It is for all Alzheimer patients and stuff. I think Elon Musk did that.
Yeah.
Right now,
Elon.
it's not. It's irreversible. So if you get the Neuralink implanted into you, whatever it cures or treats, it's in there. But the next generation of Neuralink will be reversible. So just like that, I think eventually VR needs to get to a point where it's just like glasses. You like his glasses.
I think people are gonna
And
get
it will.
It will, I think. Yeah.
And I think people are gonna get so immersed in just like how the show was.
That was sick.
Well, I don't-
They'll think that's the real world.
See, I don't
and
think
this is.
that's where Meta I think is fucking up right now because they that's what they expected right back
Yeah.
in 2 years ago we were always talking about metaverse
Yeah.
and it suddenly died out
Yeah.
because I don't think people are ready to actually just ditch the real world and go in that world. So what they need is AR rather than VR where they can still be I can still be here with you guys
Yeah.
but I got my Twitter feed right here I got my fucking Instagram feed right here and my glasses and I'm like okay talking to you guys and everything's here too.
Yeah.
So I think that's the
They
Plus, I think also the financial crunch that we're going through has sort of, you know.
well I don't think the financial crunch affects Meta. They have this Facebook. They have so much money, bro. They have so much money.
They have money, but once they're, I mean, we can earnings are and they're losing so much money. They don't have money to like spend
They
towards
do,
like
bro. They-
research and all that.
they
No,
have-
but have
they
you seen
just-
the results? Like,
they-
I think they spend most of their money researching on this avatar. I mean,
Well, more
once
than
you
that-
see the avatar, once you see how they've done, and सिर्फ वो उस सारा कुछ उसी चीज में हो रहा है. And I think in the next update or something, I might be wrong, but
more than spending
they
money
may
on
have
research,
that
I think what they are going to do is, or are already doing, is they're going to funnel in money into this technology until they're going to beat it to death until it's successful.
Yeah.
Like, okay, fucking Oculus,
Yeah.
buy it. Let's own that. The next thing they see that's going to be like, okay, this could work for VR, buy it. Integrate that. They're going to keep integrating it until they get to the point where, finally people jump on board. I think they know they're early, but they just need, and the scary part is Meta is Facebook. So it's
Facebook,
like, do you really
Instagram,
want
your information.
not that. Do you really want like one company to be running your entire virtual reality space? So they need to
That's
figure
why
something out
I
with
think
that.
that's why it's a good thing that Elon Musk bought Twitter. Hey, segue.
And Disney,
yet, not
Disney,
yet, bro.
What do you mean?
Segue.
Disney dropped this AR. I don't know if it's the first AR film with Brie Larson. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's called Remembering. And during the film, there's on Disney Plus, there's clips of the film. It's synced with your app, the Disney Plus app. And then you put up your phone to the TV and you see like a waterfall falling onto your carpet.
Oh shit!
You'll see a tree
Oh,
growing out of your ground.
That's what they're saying.
That's what AR is. Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Like your
augmented.
shopping experience is completely gonna change. Like if you
Yeah.
want to shop over here,
Yeah.
sitting in Pakistan,
Boom.
like somewhere.
You
in
see it on
Switzerland.
yourself. You
Yeah.
it's
I think
crazy.
it's isn't it harder to target the layman with something like that? I know gamers and nerds and
Well,
tech
that's why
people.
Meta is not going to be successful
That's
until
not- yeah.
the technology is small enough and conveniently enough to like for any person to be like,
Yeah.
I have this. And
The
boom.
the
Exactly.
adoption is going to take a while. I mean, the Quest that we have, Quest 1, Quest 2,
That's a whole
took
device,
a while,
bro,
but
yeah.
not a lot of people know about it even. You
Yeah.
know, it's just,
But I think Apple is eventually going to. I think there is word about Apple trying to get their own VR. I think because that's the next step.
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
logical step for
It'll
them.
make sense. Yeah.
Instead of they're not going to fuck with Facebook,
Yeah.
obviously, or Meta. They're going to want their own
and
proprietary
see
technology.
the way Apple integrated AR into their new iPhones. I think after iPhone 10 or 11, everyone started using it. You know, the AR apps came out, like
That's
the one that
true.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
So they know how to integrate something
yeah.
for the lame.
Yeah, it's so
layman
crazy
there.
if you think about it. Take it back all the way to Tamagotchis. That was like the first. You don't remember that?
I was too old to actually use them.
Tamagotchi?
Yeah,
You-
by
you
the time
didn't
they
use-
came out.
Tamagotchi was this. It's like this digital pet that you grow, you feed. It's very. It's
Oh yeah,
pixel.
I know about it. Yeah,
Yeah, it was 8-bit. It was 8-bit, and you
Ah.
feed, and if you don't feed it enough, you don't take care of it, put it to sleep on time, it dies.
With how,
Oh, man,
what
this-
does this have to do
yeah.
with AR?
This
dude?
reminds-
I'm saying that was probably like you take it back and it goes to that because I mean recently they just dropped a AR app with House of the Dragons and you can raise a virtual dragon.
Oh,
man,
from
this-
an egg.
This reminds me when we had to take this one class in high school, बच्चों के बारे में empathy.
Story
You had to wear a empathy belly. Do you know what that is?
what?
Yeah,
what?
It's called the empathy belly.
empathy.
Empathy belly. It basically helps guys understand what a woman goes through when they're pregnant, and then you have to
Okay.
Oh shit.
yeah
School?
high school yeah
They made this in school?
high school yeah.
That's fucking weird, bro. What school?
my guy?
Did you go to high school?
What, my
in the
boy?
US?
What school you go to, my boy? Are you sure it was a school or like
Yeah.
some like
And-
pregnancy planning center or some shit?
They actually made us take like a little baby also back to our house. और उसको हमें feed करना पड़ता था.
Yo, what school did you go to?
Bro,
You guys have never taken
That's not
this?
American education, my
What?
dude.
I had
That-
sex ed. I had sex ed.
I had sex ed too,
didn't-
yeah.
didn't
I
have-
had sex ed. They taught us like weird
That's
shit in there,
interesting,
but
though.
like,
American audience members, tell me if you guys ever had to go through like wearing like empathy belly during
Nobody.
class.
Yo, bro.
Bring that little
bro.
baby.
I had an American curriculum.
No,
that was not part of the.
that was a fake
It's
American
a U.S.
school. Shut
embassy
up.
school. That
Shut up.
was not part. Was it part of your fucking?
No,
no,
never.
bro.
Just
you
sex
go-
ed was it. That's it.
You went to high school in the States?
I went to kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school,
Yeah.
first year of college.
That's just you, bro. That's
Maybe it
just-
was introduced
your school
when,
was,
you know,
your school was
back
just
when
fucking with you,
was
bro.
this in the Philly Yankee State city?
Bro, I
Oh, bro, you know what it
I
is?
lived in
He's also
Virginia.
younger. I think he was in high school during a more like.
that's what I was saying.
Pre woke time.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's the first
belly.
time I'm hearing about
Look,
it. Yeah.
we had to wear the shit empathy belly.
Nice. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, some we're not dumb, bro.
It's got everything. It's got like the.
The baby kicks you and everything as well.
Oh, there's a baby in there.
Yeah.
Fake baby. That's weird, bro.
नहीं, नहीं, इसके अंदर fake baby नहीं है, लेकिन उसके अंदर वो खाली उन्हें वो किया होता है सारा
But like,
system
you're
में.
like
Haptic
you're in-
feedback.
Haptic feedback.
You're in high school. Like, what grade? Like, what grade was this? What grade was this?
I think it was 10th grade, 10th or 11th grade.
Damn, bro, that's traumatizing shit, man.
Nah, bro, I was playing JV basketball in 10th grade, bro. Like I wasn't wearing.
I was playing Medal of Honor.
I'm pretty sure these kids are high school kids too.
Damn, bro, that sucks.
Yeah.
हाँ, but the sex ed नहीं उधर तो
Hey, we took a little break to change our clothes, as you can see, get a little comfy.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I'm still wearing that.
Yeah.
Green.
But it suits you. Like I said, you got the lighting.
You got the
and
light,
everything.
yeah. That's the most amount of
red.
spirit I could muster
Miracle look
up.
like
Green
a
and
stoplight.
red.
Miracle look like a stoplight.
Yeah.
Who?
He looks like a
green.
stoplight because yellow.
I
green,
can
yellow.
tell the
Oh, yeah, he's
difference.
got it all.
Green and red.
मेरे को लगता है रेड लाइट डिस्ट्रिक्ट के ऊपर विंडो खोली हुई है स्नैप नहीं
You know about the Red Light District?
What do you mean?
My God.
No, it's a Ludacris album that came out like about 15 years ago. You never heard?
Luda.
Luda.
That's what I was talking about. What are you talking about?
The red light. Hira Mandi.
Oh,
Diamond. Hey man, come on.
It's
It's called the diamond market, man.
Diamond market.
It's the diamond market.
Urdu में वही बनता है ना हीरा
No,
मंडी.
no,
हीरा is diamond. Mandi is
jeez,
market.
bro.
Us burgers don't
like
know about that. Hira Mandi.
Sabzi mandi.
We don't
Hira
know about
mandi.
that Hira Mandi.
Tech Mandi.
What's that Mandi? Yeah.
Tech Mandi.
I know about the Arabic Mandi. Yeah.
That's Mandi.
That's Mandi. Yeah, bro.
Fucking killed the
Jesus,
joke. Fuck you
man.
guys.
A terrible joke.
Nobody's right. It is Monday.
I know. I was purposely saying that.
You
Purposely. तुम दोनों के साथ रह रहे के ना मैं भी स्टार्टर
You're
करना शुरू हो गया.
purposing? Purpose.
I think it's because
Stuttering is rubbing
my
off.
Invisalign.
किसके साथ रह रहे हैं? मेरे साथ? हमारे साथ?
यार हमारे
हाँ,
साथ
तुम दोनों करते हो ना थोड़ा स्टार्टर.
हाँ मैं तो
मैं तो बहुत करता हूँ.
वो बहुत ज़्यादा
मैं तो
करता
बहुत
है.
ज़्यादा
वो तो try भी नहीं करता ना. His stutter defeats him.
By the way, guys,
my stutter is a lot.
I still fight through my stutter. He just fucking
by the way,
Like I've
just goes quiet.
and we found that the reason why Miracle doesn't talk too much because he's like, oh, I don't want to start too much. Miracle,
No,
we
no,
love
no,
you,
no,
bro.
no.
That's not the reason.
No.
Didn't,
It's
didn't
more
he
of the
say that?
awkward silences. Like, I would try to say a word and I would get stuck in it.
Like that.
Yeah. See? This is what would happen. Exactly.
वो गाड़ी पे Miracle के ऊपर से जाती है ना फिर कोई बात नहीं Miracle.
So,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Good setup. You mentioned something about
About
Twitter.
Twitter, yes, Elon.
Your boy Elon bought Twitter.
Elon, मुबारक यार
मुबारक.
तुझे काफी आगे निकल गया तू हैं कल तक हमारे साथ ही था
Oh, tech billionaire. बिल्कुल मीरू के साथ है. But no,
हमारे तो उधर एक जगह पे मस रहा था उसको प्यार से Elon बोलते थे. I'm not talking about the actual. No, but
he's also fired 4,000 employees,
oh, bro, he's going crazy. Elon's going
including
crazy.
the CEO, the previous CEO.
You know why he did that, right?
Why?
So when initially Elon was he spoke with Jack Dorsey and he was trying to come on the Twitter board of directors.
Oh.
And the CEO then said that we won't allow
The Indian dude.
Yeah, that Elon को हम नहीं आने देंगे board of directors को.
Oh.
And then he was like, अच्छा चलो ठीक है मैं सारा Twitter
I'll
खरीद
buy
लेता
the whole
हूँ.
fucking thing.
And he was like, no, we won't let you
Because
do
initially
that.
he only had a small share. He had like 4 or 5%.
Yeah, he bought some shares, लेकिन उसने फिर सारे shareholders को कहा कि मैं इतने I think $54 something का ले लूँगा पूरा.
But and apparently he was hesitant on this deal because of spam accounts, right?
Yes, he was because so the CEO of Twitter wasn't showing him how many accounts on Twitter are like actually real accounts. He wanted to see
because they were basing the price per share based on accounts who were like active on Twitter.
So he wanted to see like
He's a little wild for doing this $8 a month subscription thing. That's a pretty fucking crazy thing.
Yeah. People, but that for verification, right?
No, it's
So-
it's
verification.
it's a subscription for like you have to pay every month.
No.
It's just for the
verification.
blue tick.
Yeah, for the blue tick. Yeah,
Blue
what the
tick.
fuck, obviously, yeah.
a lot of people got pissed off about that.
Y'all don't know about blue ticks, huh?
So not for Twitter.
His Twitter, Instagram,
Only Facebook.
I don't
Facebook.
I'm verified on Twitter. Are you verified on Twitter?
I don't use Twitter,
Are
bro.
you verified on Twitter?
I'm
Are you
unverified everywhere.
Shut
I
up.
verified myself.
Facebook verification I got in 2013 or 2012 or something.
Same.
But Twitter verification is really tough to get.
What do you do on Twitter?
Bro, like
You specifically.
crypto, it's really good for crypto. It's really good for crypto.
क्या बोला?
Crypto updates. Like, I'm telling you, it's really good
I
for
agree.
crypto updates.
But why do you need a verified profile to just get crypto updates?
Hey,
Just
man,
so
there's-
whatever shit he says is more.
No,
it's
if,
verified.
if you're if you have a verified page, your engagement increases also.
That's true. There are
you
some
get more
perks, yeah.
retweets and like some
There's
shit like that.
there's another thing. Elon Musk said that he's going to start paying the creators on Twitter, so the $8 per month thing will be like a revenue
so it's like
stream.
YouTube or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
So that's why.
Monetization on
So
it,
that's
yeah.
what
People are
he's gonna
creating
start
on Twitter?
doing. He will like do something, create
He's-
some
he's
content,
create a
which will
tweet
be-
today.
I think उसने longer form content भी
हाँ,
support करे.
क्या
But
मतलब?
What?
Like long write-ups.
That plus videos, he wants to integrate that into like
Twitter Shorts.
That's why he tweeted Mr. Beast. He was like, "How can we bring Vine back?"
That
And
might
I think, did you guys see the back and forth between him and Stephen Hawking?
no.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking, they're having, it's Stephen Hawking's account. I don't know if he himself runs it, but they were having a back and forth. They were negotiating on the monthly price.
It started with 20.
Wait,
$20. Yeah.
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah.
Who's Stephen Hawking?
Wait, are you talking about that guy who just gave what?
Yeah, Stephen. That's what I said. I don't know who runs that account,
Isn't
but
that
it's a
guy-
verified account.
Is he?
He's
He's dead.
dead.
He's dead,
He's
bro.
dead.
That's why I said I don't know who
Okay.
runs the
Bro,
account.
once a
It's a
person,
verified account. Look it up right now.
Bro,
Look it up right
once a person dies, that account.
just like,
up to baat karega. Oh,
now. Yeah. Stephen King.
It was Stephen King, not
Wait,
Stephen
McKenna-
Hawking.
So we're just gonna cut that part out for someone's sake.
no, we're not cutting shit out, bro. We're not cutting shit
Don't
out.
make him look like an idiot, bro.
Yeah, go on.
No, but he did say, whether it's.
So Stephen King and
lie, bro.
Elon Musk had this
Shut
back and
up.
forth.
We're not going.
Shut up,
And
bro.
by the way, when Elon took over, because the CEO was like fucking with him and shit. Stephen Hawking, मुझे नहीं पता मर गया लेकिन bro उसका account active है. तो Elon,
I'm glad you found out.
मैं उसके
Yeah.
जनाजे पे गया था.
Oh my God.
लेकिन Elon came, fired the CEO. First thing he did, and the CEO has had this thing in his contract.
बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स में बैठा
No,
हुआ था
no,
मीटिंग
मैंने ये चीज पढ़ी थी. Had this thing in his contract that he would get 7 million. 7 million.
a lot of millions.
$7 million from like the contract when he goes away, and
7
Elon $7 million.
That's nothing. I don't. I think you're.
I think it's 7 or 37, either one.
he-
Like, and Elon made it to 0. He's like, you ain't getting
No.
shit.
That guy left with a lot of money. He left a rich man.
Yeah.
No, वो कह रहे हैं कि उसने पैसों के बगैर चला गया.
नहीं,
Like, Elon-
First thing Elon did, he came in and
With a sink.
reinstated Trump's account and Ye.
I think he's gonna. I think he's
No,
gonna
he
bring-
didn't bring back Ye's account.
He did though.
Oh,
No, he said that happened before he joined in.
This is one of those moments where you're confidently
No,
telling me.
yeah. He specifically
Baby boomers.
stated.
Boomers, because there's an economy and society.
There's a tweet.
I did
There's a
my
tweet.
research,
Shigli,
motherfucker.
You better not cut this Osama part out because इसने वो वाला तेरा part निकालने दिया तो मरवाने वाला और वो
Yeah,
सारा
yeah,
कुछ.
yeah.
Cut- Keep
But
that shit
there's
there.
a tweet
Stephen
where
Hawking
he said
saying
that,
that,
you
bro.
know,
तो वो खुद edit करता है.
हाँ तो अभी भी खुद edit करेगा फिक्र ना कर तू. और and the second thing is I've heard, I mean ये मैंने अभी पढ़ा था कि as soon as Elon took over, Amber Heard's Twitter account got deleted as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
shit.
Yeah.
Just disappeared. Yeah.
It's gone.
Was she
so
even
he's
like?
coming
Was she
in
even
with a
tweeting
vendetta.
shit? I think she was just quiet, right? She
Yeah, I think she been quiet for a good minute now.
She's trying to make up all
So
that
they were
money.
supposed to. I mean, the top execs are supposed to get like at least $100 million, $40 to $100 million on their exit.
So I think it was 37. Like,
Yeah,
उसकी वजह से
37
फिर
makes
से
more
हो
sense. 7 million is peas for these guys.
37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pocket change for these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I think the subscription thing बल्कि आज भी किसी ने लिखा था अदनान सिद्दीकी पता नहीं किसी ने लिखा था कि ओ ये क्या सब्सक्रिप्शन बेस ये सारी चीजें करते हैं तो किसी ने एक आर्टिकल लगाया था कि Elon Musk resigns because Adnan Siddiqui was mad for putting up a subscription.
oh yeah, this guy. Oh, we need to get him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Somebody in Pakistan. doesn't want a
Someone
subscription.
that guy from मेरे पास तो उन्होंने बोल दिया कि सब्सक्रिप्शन क्यों लगाई खत्म सब्सक्रिप्शन I'm resigning as Twitter CEO.
I'm resigning as SpaceX, Tesla, take it all away. But yeah, no.
There was a interaction between Elon Musk and
Stephen King?
Ali Zafar yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the tweet thing.
The
That was yesterday. That was
tweets.
like a week ago, bro.
Oh, what's the name?
Where
I
you
saw
at?
the news yesterday. It was like, it said 5 hours ago.
Over what?
Like I don't know. He was giving some suggestions, and Elon Musk was like, "Yeah." But
That's
it
it.
was
He just
like
said, yeah.
that's a summarization of it.
So
yeah.
yeah, Elon Musk on a bit of a thing himself, like Kanye.
Yeah.
He's not. His tweets aren't coming out of like any sort of PR funnel.
No,
he's
it's
tweeting,
all him.
It's just tweeting out
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah,
randomly
yeah.
at random people at
Yeah.
unverified profiles. He's just fucking tweeting everywhere.
Yeah.
So he's also going through some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not like a free speech kind of like humanity kind of guy. He's a capitalist.
Not humanity. Not
He's
humanity.
straight up.
No,
how do I make money? How do I
Right.
profit?
I'm not
Fuck
saying like
everyone
he's
else.
here for like the good of the people. I'm just saying he's just like here, do whatever you want, like that sort of, which is
To whom?
to everybody
Not really.
on Twitter.
He's trying to make sure that everyone does what he wants. They're buying his cars.
Really?
They're using they're using social media, his social media. Soon they're going to be using his internet. A lot of patients, older people have his Neuralink chips in them.
So he's
Elon Musk is trying to take over the world.
oh,
But someone eventually
Martian.
will, and went on him because I think he's gonna be the first person to become a trillionaire.
Is Trump back on Twitter?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, then I think Andrew Tate might be back on Twitter soon too.
That's the first
Hey,
thing.
brother Tate.
Hey, brother Tate,
Brother
Aki.
Tate.
Welcome.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Abu Andrew Tate.
Abu Andrew Tate. Tate converted to Islam, huh?
Oh yeah, man, he did.
Interesting. That's cool. I was watching some podcasts after he converted,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, I don't think he has a deep understanding of Islam yet. Obviously, you know.
But he's willing to learn though. Like even on the podcast, he said, "Ke I don't know much about Islam."
Yeah, he's open to the understanding.
Yeah, but
of
he's
it,
like,
yeah.
I'm trying to learn everything, and he was like, I want to learn Arabic also. So initially, people were thinking, "Yeah, shayad mazak kar, he's just doing this for clout or whatever."
Yeah.
But he was actually serious, and you could sort of tell also because the podcast that he's done before, he spoke very highly of Islam and like the principles that
but
these
in
people
what
share.
context, right? You have to also look at the context. I'm just playing devil's advocate here because in his previous podcast, when he did speak about Islam, he would often reference that men have multiple wives. There's a certain way men treat the women. So he would always reference the things that are often misconstrued.
That were fitting with his beliefs.
With his narrative, and that are also misconstrued through Islam. I mean, you know, like you can't treat women certain ways. Just that's more of a cultural thing that we think that you can treat a woman a certain way.
Mujhe shayad ye, I mean, again, I could be wrong about this. I think the principles or the things that he talked about, a lot of people might have told him, like, you know, his friends or whatever, कि यार ये चीजें इस्लाम में मौजूद हैं, like, you know, having multiple, just like you mentioned,
तो
multiple
उसने वो
wives
अपने
or
narrative
something.
में डाल
तो उसने कहा, यार, he could have thought about this. Lekin, I mean, I'm no one to judge. If he says that he's a Muslim, then he's
But now
a
here's
Muslim.
also another. I was watching another podcast, and there was another point someone put out there. It's like, yeah, sure, you can have four. You can have four. What is it? 4 wives? How many?
Four wives, yes.
4 wives, right?
Jesus, man.
Jeez, man. But you can have 4 wives.
Yeah.
But that's
But it has to be justified.
That's no. That's also.
You
That's,
have to
that's,
be able to take care of them.
that's also 4 wives. It's not 4 girlfriends or 4
no,
girls. that
Four
you're-
wives, yes.
4 wives,
Yeah.
and the same point, justified. You know,
Yeah.
you can't just be like, okay,
You can just
1,
up
2,
and
3,
do
4,
it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm allowed.
और पहले
allowed.
लोगों की इस वजह से भी ये कहते हैं हमारे मजहब के अंदर बेगम इस वजह से ज्यादा होती हैं because people used to go on wars and stuff. तो बहुत सारी
Widows
बेवाएं
and-
और ये सारी
yeah,
होती हैं, तो they need to be taken care of. So that's why they used to, like, you know, marry multiple women so they could be
So I mean,
taken care of.
here's the thing about Tate, right? Andrew Tate. A lot of people, yourself included,
Yeah.
just they would buy into everything he's saying, and a lot of what he's saying
No,
makes
not necessarily.
a lot of what he's saying makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
However, a lot of what he's saying doesn't make sense, and because of the stuff he says that makes sense, it's easier for people to be like, okay, you know what? He's still right. He's
sort
still
of
right.
Skip over
He's
the,
still right.
the
Yeah.
controversial, the polarizing things.
Yeah.
That he
Like,
says.
have a bit of a
Like yeah,
bias
I
there,
believe
you
in
know?
I believe in masculinity. Masculinity needs to be brought. There's a dearth.
definitely.
There's a dearth and a void of masculinity in the world right now.
Yeah.
And not toxic masculinity. I'm talking about like just being a man,
Yeah.
fucking getting up, going out, just sticking to your goals, doing what you need to do,
100%.
working out. But working out.
Look at this guy. Huh?
But-
bringing back masculinity.
But and that's one thing. That's one thing. A lot of people give Andrew Tate a bad rep, but there are guys who have
change their lives around. Because
changed their lives because
what
of the shit he's saying. However
100%.
surface and shallow it might be,
Yeah.
it has affected people in a positive way and a
100%.
negative way, sure. But
Yeah.
there is a positive side to
No,
it.
and even he himself, he's not necessarily backtracking on what he's been
Yes.
saying. He's like, I could have worded that better. He's
Yes,
like,
yes,
because
yes.
at the time, he's like, take any content creator over the span of the past decade, it's easy to go and pick off like small few seconds of clips here and there, and then use that against that person when they have blown up the way he has.
Well, I disagree with that. I think that's a narrative he's been using to like just kind of wash away the shit that he's
cover up what he's
I think
Yeah.
he's said some batshit crazy stuff.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
he's sort of backtracking on. There's no excuse for you to say कि oh उस वक्त मैं इतना
He's like,
famous
oh,
नहीं
yeah.
था. वो कहते मैंने उस वक्त को बकवास कर दी, but now I'm more famous. I have more responsibility. He's a grown ass man. He shouldn't have said the things that he said. But at the same time, I think a lot of the things that he does say do make a lot of sense. And I know for a fact a lot of people talk about these things, like men especially talk about these things behind closed doors, but they're too scared to bring these things up, like,
not
during like
scared. It's just the world we live in.
That's what I'm saying
It's
now.
considered like toxic.
Well,
we like
well,
it's
'cause-
toxic.
गलत बात है ना, bro.
because the way where Andrew Tate takes it, it becomes toxic.
Yes.
There is a way to apply
Convey the message.
disciplines and beliefs that he believes into your life without being aggressive about it, without being
Yeah.
toxic, or without trying to hurt someone else, just to protect your own self. I think
He has no filter. He doesn't filter shit.
Well, it's not about filter. It's about what your personal principles are and beliefs, right? That's what your
No, I also
None
think
of these guys,
None
of these
Like,
guys,
Michael's got a point. Michael's got a
none
point.
of these guys were like, just follow. Clumsy,
Calm down,
but yeah,
calm down.
none of these guys were saying that
got
follow
this.
me and your life will get
Right,
better.
right.
They were just like like you just.
They're not some sort of messiahs.
but
Right, because it's under
that's what Andrew.
Andrew.
Andrew. This is why.
Anjuman Tate.
That's what. Abu Andrew.
Anjuman Tate.
Abu Tate. That's what Andrew
He's preaching.
Tate is doing. He's like, follow me, I'll fix your life.
But-
these are the things.
Now, on the flip side of that, just to play devil's advocate on both sides, there's so much preachy content preaching the opposite side of what he's saying that the world needed an Andrew Tate to come out and preach the other side of it too. Because there are guys guys going through shit who need to find a reason or an inspiration to be like, okay, I should get the fuck up, go out, work out. Bro, stop worrying about the time. Shut
worrying
the
about the time.
It's 28 minutes. 28 minutes. You've been doing this every segment.
24
every
minutes.
segment.
I'm gonna kill Shigri.
So yeah, before you cut me off so rudely, you piece of
Sorry,
shit.
sorry,
You piece of shit.
Shabazz,
You white,
I was
you
just-
white turd.
But you're racist, man. I could have been a black turd also.
No, I wouldn't call you. I wouldn't. No.
Okay.
No racism here.
I was about to say something really horrible.
Oh, don't do that. We are not racist here.
No, no.
But yeah, I was
Fuck
about to say, fuck racism, man. Fuck that shit. It's the worst.
And fuck cancer too.
Yeah, fuck that shit too. Fuck all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have cancer, bro. Why you
You didn't get the joke, you dumbass. You didn't get the joke.
No, I got
Because he's a doctor?
No.
No.
What was the joke?
He's stupid.
That was a
Acha
joke.
khair.
Dumbass joke. Okay. What I was saying about
Andrew
Andrew Tate. Yeah, so I don't remember what I was saying anymore.
You were saying about playing the devil's advocate for the other
The
side.
dude is essentially he's the answer to everything. Yeah, he's the answer.
I don't think he's the. See, here's
Not
I
the
don't-
answer.
Yeah.
just the
He was
answer
needed.
to current.
What the world needs, right?
going
The
to
was
world
needed,
doesn't need
yes.
an Andrew Tate. The world doesn't need a whatever else the opposition is. What the world needs is to get smart enough to be able to consume and this information and decide and decipher for themselves
Nahi hoga
what's good
na.
and what's bad.
Nahi
That's what the
hoga.
world
Freedom of
needs.
speech. I mean, you see all these other narratives being thrown out. Ki, oh, all men are trash. This, that. सारा कुछ उनको में से I don't think anyone's been banned. And
No, yeah.
or इधर से जब when he started saying all these stupid crazy things, he got banned. So I think
But that's the thing. I don't think fire isn't the weapon against fire, right? I think.
and what's
it's not, but equality, matlab, do the same for everyone. Like have the same set of rules for everyone, right? Like you just don't have different rules for like this person. And okay, if he says this, then this.
But here's
then
now
don't
here's,
take it freedom of speech.
Here's why I think that is what it is. That is the case because that kind of speech against men gets away because historically women have been suppressed, right?
Of course.
So when the suppressor starts talking like that, then it's like, oh shit, you're in a position of power and you're talking down on whatever you conceive to be superior to. Then it becomes a problem, I think. So I get why the converse narrative hasn't been banned or censored, and why Andrew Tate suddenly has been. And I guess it's also the way he was saying it. He was influencing a lot of young people, a lot of young mindless people into doing things that maybe men shouldn't be doing.
Impressionable
Because
people. Hey.
Part of masculinity is to be honorable, right? And there's nothing honorable in treating a woman like shit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
100%.
not.
100%.
So I think that's one little caveat.
but what's weird is you said that what did you say? The oppressor starts speaking out.
When the
one that gets-
perceived oppressor starts
perceived, and that's the thing. It's just a perception. He doesn't
it's not
have
it's not a
any
perception.
sort of
I mean,
criminal
men
record.
have.
No, I'm
no.
talking specifically. I'm talking about him. I'm not talking about generalized like
He's a man.
men in general. Yeah, he's a man.
represents.
But there's-
And he's actually taking
he's
up
representing.
representing.
Right,
men.
right,
No,
right.
but he did talk about like some stupid shit where he was like, come back home, slap her, pata nahi ye karo, wo karo.
See, I haven't seen these videos, but yeah, I've
I
heard
haven't
about these
But
videos.
I just feel like जो ये point है ना वो ठीक है कि a
But
lot of
wasn't that
small-
taken out of context
Yes,
of a
वही-
consensual relationship
वही
with
मैं
his
वही बात-
girlfriend at the time?
Sir, वही बात कर
And
रहा हूँ
they
मैं.
and they were role playing and do that.
Are you talking about
kind of thing.
that
Yeah.
conversation? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I think it was something else that.
No, it was you
violence
say
thing. Oh,
it was him saying that. But I think if you want to criticize him or like hate him or say that he should be banned, I think he should be.
No one should be
given-
banned.
No one should be
Censorship
banned,
shouldn't
and
exist,
they should listen to the longer form content
see-
that he's put out.
Should is the word that should be banned because no one should do anything. Everyone
Yeah.
is capable. Everyone needs to be capable of
Making their own decisions.
making their own decision and,
Yeah.
and taking
Right.
the information for themselves. And no one needs to be extreme left. No one needs to be extreme right.
100%.
You can
But
be
that's
left.
not-
You can
that's
be
not
left
gonna
center. You can be
happen.
right center. No, I'm not saying you be 100% neutral. There's a way to be left center and a right center. You don't have to believe that either men are all garbage or women are all scum. You can
100%.
believe that there are bad women, there are bad women, there are bad men, there are good women, there are good men. It's we're in this like age of like polarizing opposites, and it's like
Extremism
everyone
on
just needs
one
to calm
side
the
and
fuck
the
down
side,
and be like,
yeah.
okay, guys, let's just be in the middle here. You know, like okay, yes, there's bad, there's good. It's
That's
all-
why I said Injustice Superman needs to come down and just
and wreck shit.
and bring everybody together. Like stop fighting.
When you're
Be
sitting
be calm.
when you're sitting at home and you're like thinking about reality,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you think about? Like
Action, a lot of action.
oh, I wonder what it would be like if Superman shot lasers from the sky and then Black Manta came and Aquaman also came from the lava
Yeah,
lake.
everybody
like,
would calm the fuck down. They'd be like, "Oh shit, these guys are not fighting."
you know, like when people sit at home, they think about you know, ये मसला है, वो मसला दुनिया में कितने मसले हैं, शहर में कितना मसला है.
I always
This
think I
guy,
was like-
oh yeah, you know, oh the assassination attempt. I wish Superman was there.
Yeah,
that wouldn't
think
happen.
about it. If superheroes existed, bro,
They don't.
Do you
They
really
can't.
think about like superheroes and stuff like in your free time?
Yeah, dude, he
I
does.
don't. Look. I don't think like I mean not like literally think about them in my free time, but I think about superpowers.
Same thing. It's the same fucking thing.
No, because you're talking specifically about superheroes, like the characters. I'm talking about like for example what they show in The Boys.
So there's
like,
a
they're
part
giving people powers
somewhere
right?
in your brain.
Yeah.
There's a room.
It'll happen.
There's
It'll happen eventually. They'll
will
create some sort of formula. I'm sure.
Formula.
Yeah. It'll happen.
What was
You
it called?
believe that
Compound
they're gonna
X.
create
Look at where
superheroes?
we are with technology now. No.
What the
Man.
fuck do you think technology's gonna do, bro?
I think scientists are gonna sit down. They're gonna come up with some shit, and then there's gonna be some
A Captain
shit
America.
going
Holy
on.
shit,
Yeah.
Man, shut the
Holy
fuck up,
shit.
son.
Bro, if roids can do just like that much for bodybuilding, what do you think that like you think they can't
but-
push that for like
So
further?
you think they're gonna release
you can't
something that you're gonna inject?
Or
Go,
not
go, into,
Yeah.
go into a tube, come out.
What?
Yeah, it'll
Chris,
happen.
shooting
I'm sure it'll
lasers.
happen.
Whoa.
Maybe not 5-10 years, like 50 years from now. I'm sure it'll
This
happen.
guy's a doctor. this motherfucker is a doctor, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It can happen.
Are you saying that from like a
In the
medical
next
standpoint?
50 years.
I'm pretty
my
sure.
friend,
I hope you're
my
not
boy,
saying that from like a
my
medical
boy, you are so disconnected
My
from
guy.
reality, my
My
guy.
guy.
You are so disconnected from reality.
Nah,
Yo,
man, anything is possible.
no.
He's
It's,
just-
it's not. Not everything
not
isn't. Some
everything.
things some things aren't possible,
Ah.
bro. Jesus, holy shit, he believes
Bro,
this shit.
they're literally finding cures for things on
Cures,
the
man.
daily.
Bro,
Right,
that's
right.
that's
So you
medicine.
think they can't reverse engineer
You're
that?
talking about people
You're ta-
flying.
You're talking about people that requires actually engineering DNA
So they
Into-
do that.
into-
Stem cell research does that.
into things DNA can't do. Like you can't shoot lasers out of your eyes. That's
No, okay, that's a bit much.
you can't fly.
no,
You
no,
can't
no.
fly.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, no, you can't
There's
fly.
there's no combination
Sorry,
of DNA replacement that would make
Bro,
you flying. That's
So,
that's
so
gravity.
think about it.
That's
Okay,
gravity.
The lasers and fine, whatever. But I'm talking about super strength. I'm talking about
Super
super
speed.
speed. You know, I'm talking about these things. These things can.
So you think
someone
someone's
down the line.
one day if you saw someone's
Yeah.
gonna start in Rawalpindi and he's gonna just
I'm not thinking just Pindi, bro. I'm thinking
whatever
the whole
fucking
world.
little
Yeah.
Kansas City may
He's
start
gonna be like, he's gonna be like, yeet, and he's gonna start flying.
fucking damn.
No, but
bro.
how
Through the
will,
cornfield.
how will super speed and super strength help what's happening now? I mean, everyone's gonna have this. You know, it can be used against.
Because
like,
then there will be a general.
There'll be anti-heroes.
Like, damn, man, we out here fighting over some dumb shit. Like Lil Nas twerking on the devil, but you got these motherfuckers with superpowers, you know, and you'll be worried focused on that, and then those guys can come in and take control. And
a nuke was once a superpower, and that's what people thought. You know, and look where we
Whoa.
are now. You know.
yeah.
Miracle getting all fucking intelligent on you, bro. Oh man, no, that's bro. You're fucking disconnected from reality, dude. No. Oh.
Anyways,
I get now why you are so when you watch these movies, like you get so
mean-
hyped now because part of you believes like you're watching a
gonna
documentary.
happen one day.
He's watching a documentary. He's not watching movies. He's watching documentaries. DC documentaries. And shit.
oh my god.
Damn, yo, man. Wait, does our friend share the same views as you?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Hey, man, let us know, Shamsi, what you think, bro, about this guy here who believes that 50 years from now, people are going to
50
have
years,
superpowers?
Yeah, 50 years.
What's the first superpower people are going to have?
Probably
Super strength?
Super
Super strength.
strength for sure.
Wow. All right.
There's already some strong ass dudes out there, so why not just jack that up more?
And what concoction of medical...
I mean, that I don't know. I don't have the exact genetic coding and the names of the chromosomes.
Bro,
and
इसका
all
भी
that.
इसका थोड़े दिनों पहले टीवी 1080 से 4K हो गया था ना इसी तरीके से इसका ये भी होगा
Oh, dude,
इसी
no.
तरीके से
It's a
लोगों
good
के
way
तो
to live.
superpowers
Man. It's a
आएंगे.
good way to live.
I'm
Shut your ass up.
I'm a little hurt by how dumb that is.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about you. Like now,
That's your perception of dumb.
no, that's like I think
Nah.
statistically dumb. Like
No.
yeah, to believe that
That's
superpowers
dumbly
like that,
dumb.
That's dumbly dumb. Like, even I would love to have superpowers. Right? I dream about it. I fucking fantasize about it. But I know for a fact superpowers aren't a real thing. It's movie, it's fiction, it's
But
comic books.
It's so weird to me that Sama thinks about these things in his free time.
In his
I
free
think about
time,
like
yeah, bro.
so many different things. मैं बैठा सोचता हूँ अच्छा यार अब मैं
पैसे कैसे बनाऊं, काम
business क्या बनूं क्या करूं
ये बैठ
के oh bro
अगर मैं एक दिन आ जाऊंगा तो मैं कहाँ जाऊंगा?
वो शाहरुख खान की तरह उड़ी बाबा उड़ना शुरू हो गया.
Oh man,
English.
Man, shut up.
I think in English, so it'll be fly, baba.
bro. At this point, you shouldn't think.
Fly,
at all.
daddy. Fly, baba. Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Did you watch that meme I sent you with the boy who sees a spider?
Wait, what?
This kid's
Fucking
like,
kids,
Mommy,
bro.
what's that? And Mom's like, it's a daddy long legs. Hey, Daddy.
Put that shit up over here.
And that kid's so excited. Like, hey, Daddy.
My daddy went to the store, never came back, and he came back as a spider.
Oh god. The little walk that he does to spiders. He's
He's
like,
walking,
hey,
Daddy. He's walking into the spider.
Oh shit.
I love memes, bro. I remember days when there was no such thing as meme. Those were interesting days. How did we?
We used to create jokes on our own.
What would you share with someone? You wouldn't share anything, right? There was nothing to share.
Nah, there's nothing to share.
There was
Yeah.
something.
No,
No,
what the fuck were you sharing, bro?
And I'm like, then what was it?
I don't think we shared anything.
I think
No.
पहले बहुत the outdoor activities होती हैं. We weren't
There was
like,
also, like,
really thinking about this shit.
Text jokes. Like people.
Oh,
Uncles used to send a lot
Oh
of
yes,
texts.
yes. Text jokes and like voice recordings, like अजीब किस्म की voice recordings. करके सुन रहे हैं. वो वाले बहुत
You Kick My Dog was like the first meme, I think, right? Technically, like
Kick My Dog
Yeah,
was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
2000s, Karpal, yeah. That was the first
even
meme.
I think Funny or Die, that website, the Will Ferrell website, they started. The,
you know what
the
we used to share?
comedy
BuzzFeed
stuff.
articles. We used to share BuzzFeed shit. That's what we used to share
BuzzFeed,
before memes.
They had
yeah.
gifs.
They had gifs and
gifs.
articles
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
quizzes and
Yeah,
test your
yeah, yeah.
personality and all that shit.
What kind of a basketball are you? You know, like that kind of stuff.
You know what I hate?
Everything.
When someone asks you, what's your sign? I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that.
What's your sign?
Yeah.
Oh, star sign.
Yeah, star sign. I fucking hate
There are
that.
people who actually believe that certain personality traits
Are based
do
on-
fall
सामने
on
पिछले
that,
movies
you
के
know.
बारे में बात करी थी कि वो
The climate. Yeah, let's not get into that before someone's fucked up twice already in this podcast.
thrice, bro.
Twice was the third time.
वो जो बात कर रहा था कि वो Stephen Hawkins.
वो तो पहला था ना.
That was the second one. ये और से पहले वो जो कर चुका
potential third.
Superpowers takes it, man. You take it.
I take the
You
cake.
take the cake. One day, miracle, you're gonna get your invisibility,
Yes.
and then no one in the world will know where you are, just the way you wanted. When you die, no one's gonna find you, bro. He's gonna be sitting on his chair, invisible.
मेरे को खुश रखे थे. Yes, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, brother.
Oh man, but yeah, Andrew Tate converting Muslim. Muslim. Andrew Tate converting to Islam. That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
So here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm not great at practicing my religion. I believe in Islam. I'm not great at practicing it. But seeing someone so far-fetched converting to Islam, someone so fucking the last person you think converted to Islam.
उस दिन तू ये
I
बोला
watched
था
this podcast. I was like, shit, man. Like, if this guy's seeing what everyone sees in it, it kind of inspired me to be like,
Be a
okay,
better Muslim?
I need to not necessarily be a better Muslim by what I don't know what the metric
Learn more
what the
about
metric for that would be, but just to learn more about it,
yeah,
to
of
learn about
course.
to know
Because you
why
can tell he is.
what.
Yeah, he is learning. He's trying to learn. more.
Yeah, yeah.
He's trying to get.
And
So
he's
now just
intelligent
imagine
also.
how many other people,
So that's what I was saying.
the young
if
kids
someone like
and
if
everything.
I consider myself to be averagely intelligent. If I'm going on that shit, there must be thousands of kids, young kids who are who are more susceptible to Andrew Tate's speech, who are also now experiencing that inspiration to discover Islam, which is I think a really cool thing. That's a really cool
100%.
thing.
Exactly.
Someone with that much following doing that and kind of shining a new light on Islam, not the same old दाढ़ी वाला बैठा हुआ है आपको सबक सिखा रहा है. This is a new kind of
And not that there's anything wrong with that. There's
No,
too
no.
many people with the
But
beard.
people
who
can't
relate
relate
There has
to
been
that.
a stereotype.
People can't
go
relate to
like,
that,
yeah.
right? Generally, those people will preach to you from a standpoint of extreme knowledge and scholastic knowledge because they have so much of it. But a layman cannot relate to that a lot of times. They
Right.
can't relate to the experience of that. What this guy's done, he's introduced. It's like a gateway, into Islam for a lot of
Right.
younger people who followed Andrew Tate before this. So that's one positive thing I think his conversion will get.
Yeah.
How he's gonna go about this in the future, who knows?
Yeah,
We'll see.
you don't know. Because
But,
he's already said some things which I was like, they were like red flags.
Like what?
It was simple. I think he's joking or whatever. He's like, I'm going to build a pile of stone and, marry an Islamic woman. And
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
so, इस किस्म के
Yeah.
कुछ बातें की हैं. Like, I just hope
See,
कि वो...
that shows his current misunderstanding of certain things in Islam, I think.
Yeah. So I mean, I think all of us, every Muslim should try and understand Islam as much as they can. Read the Quran with translations and stuff. That's what I hopefully one day want to do and learn more of it. And
Have you finished the Quran?
Yeah, multiple times.
Same here.
Oh, good.
Why do you always high five like this, bro?
Bro, because अगर मैं तेरे करूँगा मुझे अंगूठी लगेगी.
लगी चोट लगा नहीं इतनी जोर से क्या लगती है मैंने भी किया
लेकिन the thing that I
even that girl that came and met us at Brew, one of our fans.
Shout out to Hania.
Shout out to Hania.
एक सेकंड wait फिर से बोल दे.
नहीं सर आप कर लें.
नहीं because everyone's talking. So
no, you give her a shout out.
What was her name? What was her name? The fan who met us. Yeah,
Hania.
that was the first time we had an encounter with a fan, and we didn't know people are actually catching on this show.
Must be new for you guys.
Oh, bro. Oh man. Hey, lead actor. Lead actor. Centaurus चलो मेरे साथ अभी.
Centaurus अपना तू आजा मैं तेरे कभी बाइनेंस की मीटिंग पे लेके चलो. चुप.
तुझे मैं बल्तिस्तान ले जाता हूँ, शिगर ले जाता हूँ.
जानते तुझे?
क्या बात है? There aren't many Baltis in the entertainment. Especially many shigris.
हाँ वैसे मैंने notice किया था once एक दफा बोलते कि oh my god गिलगित की बहुत representation कम है in the industry.
Generally in any government industry everywhere, and it's kind of isolated. I mean, I was talking to someone about this, but I don't have enough knowledge about why GB has been sort of isolated from generally being a part of Pakistan in certain ways. But I'm not going to get into it. But
have you ever come across anyone like a guy or a girl in the industry जो
Balti?
Yeah.
Actors? No.
Okay.
I think
filmmakers.
Is Hassan Rahim? Is he? No.
Hassan Rahim.
I think right. Hassan Rahim. I haven't met him, but I've heard that he is from the north. The north. So he's the only guy I can think of who's from the north that I've met in the industry like that. Yeah, no.
So maybe not before, like ab aana shuru.
My gym trainer is Balti. Hey, Nadeem, shout out.
Wait, I thought it was Asad.
Asad. Sometimes when Asad's busy with other clients, I take Nadeem. And there's also Muneeb. Shout out Muneeb. Yeah.
And
Jawad, shout out Jawad.
Sweeper guard कोई रह गया
guard भी बहुत मजे का. Shout out to the guard, bro.
Guard ही बहुत मजे का है.
Even the guard fist bumps me properly. I fist bump him, he fucking fist bumps me. He doesn't fucking grab on.
Why the fuck are you fist bumping a guard, bro?
I'm tired of fucking shaking hands and hugging everyone, bro. I just want to just get it over with, bro.
Germ freeze the way to be.
Yeah. You remember when it used to be like elbow? Everyone was like,
oh yeah,
elbow. Just leave it, bro. Don't even greet me. Just fucking
दूर से
bas salam kar lo. COVID, man. That was
Crazy,
a weird
man.
time, yeah.
Oh,
but
boy.
yeah, Tate, man, Tate. Speaking of Tate, speaking of controversial things that happened. What the fuck's going on in our country, man? What the fuck happened in our city? Lahore, actually. Where did that happen?
Wazirabad.
Wazirabad.
Crazy,
what the fuck, man?
It's crazy what's happening.
And that guy who did it, his reasoning is so fucking wild.
He gave 3 different stories.
Well, the main one is bullshit, right? Music लगा हुआ था, ये मुझे पसंद नहीं आया.
उसने वो एक जैसा तोता नहीं होता जिसको कोई चीज आप बोल रहे
सिखाया हुआ ना, मैं ठोक चोरी खानी है.
वो पहले कहते हैं मैंने फर्स्ट ही सेज मैंने इमरान खान को मार दिया. फिर उसके बाद कहते हैं कि मैंने इमरान खान का आज ही सोचा कि उसको मैं मारूंगा. फिर कहते हैं कि मैंने सोचा कि जब इमरान खान
लॉन्ग मार्च लाहौर
से गया तब मारूंगा सारा कुछ. So I mean,
so he's been flip-flopping. He's
flip-flopping. Yeah. I just feel like
he's just a scapegoat.
There were more than
there was apparently more than
one shooter over there. और मुझे ये लगता है कि जो actual shooter था, अगर खुदा ना खास्ता अल्लाह ताला इमरान खान को लंबी जिंदगी दे, love that guy. अगर उसको कुछ हो जाता तो they would have blamed this guy as like the cover up. But man, they survived. He got shot, I think, 4 times. Imran Khan did. I think I might be like the most political out of all of you guys.
100%.
मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा like
you were out there, right? You were out there.
Like Imran Khan का कोई भी long march. मैंने मतलब even in 2013 I quit my job, came back. और इमरान खान के कंटेनर की में जाके सफाई करता था. Like that's how I was. And I skipped a semester in college, did door-to-door campaigning with him, and obviously उसके बाद उसकी documentary बनाई. So I'm a
wait, what does that entail?
So you campaign door-to-door like
what was the pitch?
I mean just so मुख्तलिफ चीज़ें होती. You had like corner meetings. Corner meetings में आके वो.
No, I'm saying what's the pitch at the door?
What's the picture? Who's going to...
You knocked on the door opens, what do you say?
You used to go with the candidate. उस इलाके के candidate के साथ जाते हैं ना कि ये इमरान खान के representative है, this is what they're doing, this is what we plan on doing in the future, ये idea है. और फिर उसके बाद we like, if you want to vote for Imran Khan, just please vote for him. And that's pretty much it. You don't go there and you're like, आपने करना है इमरान खान को vote करना कुछ नहीं.
It's not a sales pitch.
हाँ. लेकिन even in 2013 वो बेचारा वो गिर गया था उसके ऊपर से
ट्रेन थी
क्रेन के ऊपर से गिरा था उसके बाद he's like sacrificed so much.
You know what I find scary about Imran Khan and his party in general?
Yeah.
There's this wave going on. It's not so much that people believe in PTI. They believe in the man, Imran
Of course,
Khan.
100%.
That's scary though.
Of course.
Because they're idolizing a person. They're not idolizing his party's beliefs or values. They're idolizing the man who leads that party. And that's a little terrifying to me.
अभी जिस तरह मैं पिछले दिनों मेरे से एक बंदा पूछ कहते हैं आप इमरान खान को अगर एक सेंटेंस में डिफाइन करेंगे what would you say? I was like Imran Khan himself is an honest person, but the team around him is not that great.
Oh, he's calling out people, bro.
They have their own personal beliefs. But that's what I believe in. Imran
I believe
Khan
in video games.
आगे पीछे जो लोग हैं वो
I believe in superpowers.
He believes in superpowers. Miracle believes
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
हाँ, लेकिन I think he's.
This is where their politics. It's always it gets messy. You can have a great person and his beliefs and all that, but because as soon as you have to get into the running for power,
right.
you have to surround yourself with certain individuals.
Of course.
And I'm not talking talking about this from a political standpoint. I'm talking about, isn't it problematic that people, like, if you interview, I was watching the news before I came here, and a lot of they were interviewing women and men and kids and whatever. They were interviewing a bunch of people, and they're hardcore. The commonality, well, aside from hardcore, is they're fans of Imran Khan.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't be a fan of a political figure. That's fucked up. Because then you're gonna let him get away with anything, right? No one's a fan of George Bush W. No one's a fan of Obama. They liked him as a leader and his policies and the administration he brought, right? No one's a fan of Biden. Everyone hates Biden.
Obama had strong fans.
Trump had fans.
Obama did too.
Obama only had fans because he's the first black president, right?
Yeah.
Trump had fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
hardcore
a man with a fan base running for a political position is a little scary to me. That's like
that plus I think मैं ये कहता हूँ बेशक PTI का बंदा हो या बेशक नून का हो, you should never take extreme stances.
हाँ.
ओ ये गंदा ये अच्छा जो अच्छा काम करे आपको उसने अच्छा काम
देखो ना.
किया. ये पहले भी political parties में होता था कि whatever they used to do they would defend him. सही या गलत.
सही है गलत.
अगर कोई चीज़ गलत करे इमरान खान, I would be the first person to say कि ये गलत काम करे. अगर कोई चीज़ ठीक करे तो आपको कि वो चीज़ ठीक करे.
My man's got some shit to talk about over here.
Yeah, man. Yay. Now he's known as Ye.
Ye.
Artist formerly known as Kanye West.
Yeah, even his own father is calling him Ye.
Even Piers Morgan referred to him as Ye.
As Ye.
Really?
Yeah.
Piers Morgan को पता
his own dad is even calling him Ye now. But yeah, man, Ye's just been on a systematic sort of downfall and lost all his brand deals, starting with Adidas, and it was just over a series of tweets. So he's been
pretty fucking intense tweets.
Yeah, pretty fucking intense tweets. He's been saying some things. And here's the thing: if you like just sort of pay attention to what he's saying, it's worded terribly.
Bro,
it's worded terribly.
I think he has only himself to blame for this.
No, of course.
It's not worded terribly. It's fucking. If you don't understand what's wrong with what he's saying,
right. No, it's wrong. It's definitely wrong. It's it's anti-Semitic, all that. But what's funny is every time he's gone on some sort of a rant, they either they're saying he's off his meds. Or because his cheeks start to get a little chubbier and puffier, so they're saying he's off his meds and he's having a minute, or some sort of new Kanye drop is coming, whether that's music. Every time he's done something like this, whether it's a new album,
thing you could do though,
whether it's a new Yeezy drop. Right. But now the way he's going about it, he's literally losing out on all of his.
I don't think it's a PR stunt. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's happened. It's if you go back and look back, every time he's had a digital meltdown like this, it's boom, Donda drop.
This isn't really a meltdown.
Drop.
This is like him, like literally just voicing out. The guy went on a verbal fast himself because he's like, "Fuck, I need to shut the fuck up."
30-day, right?
30-day verbal fast. Yeah.
He said, "But my Twitter's gonna be lit." He said, I'm off to that, but my Twitter gonna be lit.
Actually, now everything Osama says, I understand because he believes in superpowers. I get where his opinions come from now. I get it.
I think he himself is gonna come out and say, I identify as a white man now. Like he's just on the
That's
edge
wild, really?
Yeah, he's because he keeps bringing up like he's a billionaire. And this he's in power now, and this. So the way he's going with the White Lives Matter shirt and all that, very close. He's just gonna come out and say he's like I identify as a white.
He lost his. I don't know about that.
With billionaire status though, right?
He did. Yeah,
he's
the
not a
deal. He's now just a millionaire.
I wish I was a $100-aire.
Yeah. 2.4 billion.
Oh wow.
From the.
I mean, the way he's been going about it. Look, like his career depends on an industry, an industry run by most of the people that he's actually fucking attacking. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Why did you have to go?
And people have reached out to him to like sort of talk to him. I think P Diddy was like, let me.
Diddy tried.
He was like, send me your location, I'll come talk to you. He's like, no, you're the.
But
you're the Fed.
he fired back. He's like, you're being sent by the man. Like he's like
The man, and he was.
don't try to come at me that way.
Yeah. I mean,
and he started leaking DMs also.
yeah, that's wild.
That's wild.
It's like sure, like, even if he's if he's saying like 20%, 30% right stuff, the way he's going about everything else is so fucking wild that it's like this guy needs something. He needs help.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, but if an album does drop in another month, don't be surprised, because this is what he does every single time.
What if it's called Superpower?
I'm pretty sure this is
What if his album's called Superpower?
Because he himself is trying to become a superpower.
Man,
God,
damn, bro,
you're
stupid shit.
a weird myopic view on the world, bro. Myopic.
Doing the opposite of myopia.
Expansive.
Diplopia, I think.
Went to the mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Damn, you're gonna attack my mitochondria.
So yeah,
your
Kanye's lost his mind. Andrew Tate's converted to Islam. Imran Khan.
Pakistan's gonna win the World Cup.
Pakistan's gonna win the World Cup. Imran Khan's gonna come back with fury. Some shit's gonna go down.
And if we have a delay in our episodes, just understand
so if,
it's because of where we live.
We live in Islamabad. If the city goes into lockdown, we're kind of
They
fucked.
live in Islamabad. I'm a Pinty boy.
You guys,
proud.
me and Miracle will shoot the episode. Yeah,
Me and
I'll sit
Meeru
here.
can't make it over.
I'll sit quietly with Miracle. We'll stare at each other.
I can. I told Sama, I was like, Sama, let's go. हम रास्ते में protest करेंगे और protest करते करते हम आगे निकल
I
जाएंगे.
said hell no because I still have PTSD from what we got.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, have you guys
that's a
ever
story to
gone
tell
to like
one
a
day.
protest?
Hell no,
Yeah,
bro.
I went. I think there was.
I value
one
my
time.
life and my safety
Never?
way too much.
I went
no.
during the sit-in, the first sit-in.
Oh.
Happened. I went during that.
Nice.
Yeah,
What about you?
same here. I think I went.
I did it for the Vine, to be honest. Like,
I've
straight
never-
up.
No, I was
Yeah.
a supporter.
I just
yeah.
I held up that the PTSD.
You're like those girls who go to gym, just take a picture and go home.
Okay, first of all,
No, not with the gym, with the protest. With the protest,
Let's not get to the gym, motherfucker.
Don't talk to me about gym. Don't talk to boss about gym anymore. Yeah, we coming for you.
Miracle's the only
You
one.
can talk to me about the gym, so
You
what's
can talk
up?
to him.
Miracle's the only one left that we're trying to convince to
I'll
go
get
to the
there
gym.
eventually. Yeah.
After like a few months, all of us are gonna be walking around looking like you're gonna look like a daughter walking around.
Miracle could be
Yeah, I'll
on
get
when
there.
he's like
I'll
walking and stuff
get
with his
there.
hair down and everything. Looks like a cutie.
We'll like,
Baal
we'll
chode
like
kara
protect him or something like while everybody's with us.
We'll get there
No, yeah, when
What do you mean we'll get there?
slowly.
2017.
So I've started like working out so many times in my lifespan,
but
you
it
know.
didn't stick.
And yeah, so even this time I'm like, when I know I'm gonna take it on for like a year, have that.
When's that gonna
discipline there.
happen? That's the worst kind of mentality,
like
bro.
I have to take the first step, I can't just be like, next week.
He knows everything. He's just unwilling to do anything
I'm
about it.
accountable. Yes,
Accountable, but not
Yeah.
executionable.
It's okay.
like one day,
One day when the first round of Superpowers come out.
Oh,
the drugs.
then
I got
yes,
you. I got you.
yes,
I got you.
yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Nice. I'm gonna get the ability to like scream really loud at people's faces. What's his name? Black Bolt. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, yeah, that was intense.
I'm gonna be Black
That
Bolt.
was
And I'll just be trolling everyone, and they're fucking dying and every shit.
Anyways, guys, it was nice knowing you.
Get the fuck out of here.
This was fun.
So yeah, good episode
Yeah.
after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll join you again next week. But stay tuned. We have another piece of video, another content.
We got some more content.
We got some
more
gaming.
fun.
We got some gaming videos coming out. We got some other sketches coming out this week. So stay tuned with us. Nothing happens here. Signing off, bro.
Yeah, and as always, like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. See you guys next
Come on,
week.
let's get the view count up. Let's get this. Let's get this.